Alright, we're back. Appreciate you guys' patience. We about to get it started with some good ass Tekken. So I'm finna hand it off to my commentaries who are in the booth waiting for me. We got Kanji's gonna be a first time FGCB commentator with our normal commentator, No Name. So let's kick it off to them. Give me one moment while I hop into that booth. What up, guys? We live.
Hey, Joe.
So I got the Discord channel up, so you should be able to hop into that. But I'm finna leave it up to you guys.
Yeah, so typically we just have the Discord stream going and we watch that for the gameplay.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I'm guessing we're live.
That is correct, sir.
Alrighty, so I guess we go ahead and introduce yourself. Go ahead, Kanji. You can start out.
Hey. Hi, I'm Kanji Datsumi. I will be commentating for Tekken with y'all today.
Alright, hey, I'm No Name. Looking forward to commentating some Tekken as well with Kanji here. And yeah, guess that's about it.
So our first match of the night is going to be Hoodie Batman versus Daddy Time with two names.
Names to live by.
I think I remember
Actually,
seeing
I'm sorry,
Hoodie
Fog
Batman.
Hazard. Fog Hazard. I'm sorry. It's been a long day for me. So Hoodie Batman versus Fog Hazard.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen Hoodie Batman playing another.
Hoodie was
Bracket.
in our DNF tournament the other day.
Yeah. I think he was a Crusader player, was it?
Yes, he was.
Ah. And it looks like he's Armor King. Armor King's pretty sick, but
From the way he was playing yesterday, I would completely understand him being a big fan of big bodies in general. So I wouldn't be surprised if he has some other characters up his hand. Big body players tend not to specialize.
definitely. Yeah, I know Armor King was like really big back in like Tag 2, but in Tekken 7 he hasn't really been super popular. I think even JDCR was like, nah, just not the same.
The big problem with him in this one is that a lot of the tools that were strong in past games aren't as strong here because, well, jabs are just way more powerful here in 7 than they were in Tag 2. So the
Yeah, for
ability
sure.
to check people with jabs, down forward ones, and back threes is just a lot more prevalent here than, meanwhile, in like Tag 2, where taking damage from like jabs was actually preferable to set up rage and TODs.
Ah. Yeah, we're also seeing Falco's going with Marduk, and for those of you who don't know, Marduk is a bit of a brute. Oh, immediate
He is,
mount.
yeah.
Yeah, once he gets you in that tackle state, you have to guess between a 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think 1 plus 2 as well.
Actually, you can guess 1 plus 2, and it'll OS. So it's only actually a 3-way.
Oh, okay. Still with a. Oh my goodness.
So yeah, it is a 3 plus 4, 1 plus 2, and a 2.
Okay. Well, yeah, puts you in a mix-up, and just the damage he gets off of you guessing wrong is not something to scoff at.
Yeah, even if he fails the hit, he still gets a little bit of damage and plus frames from the actual tackle itself. And
Exactly.
Marduk is more of a 50-50 character to begin with.
Yeah, Armor King is. I mean, if most of you know King, the other grappler in this game, he does have some of
Yeah.
King's throws, but his throw game is not as good as King, focusing more on
No,
like
he wants to
punishes
go
and
for the
such.
same kind of playstyle as a Mishima does. That's why we call him the Dark Mishima.
Yep. Unfortunately, he does not have that electric. He's got a version
He
of
has
it,
the Dark
but
Upper, yeah.
yeah, not quite as strong, but still.
And this
looking
matchup
pretty
in
Batman, though.
particular, taking the mid-range where Armored King wants to play is also a lot more difficult because his big body allows him to dash in much faster.
Yep.
That and cornered beast canceling.
Yeah, and it looks like Hoodie Batman making it
Good
work,
1 plus
taking a
2 attack.
lot of throws.
He has to too, especially for the round the world. That's
Yep.
hands down one of the his better throws, even like compared to his tackle.
Yeah, especially I feel like whenever you see a Tekken player taking a lot of throws, like right there, like for those who don't know, that's a throw that launches. And
It's an unscaled.
of these.
It's an unscaled launching throw. That's the part you have to pay attention to.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by it. I'll say that, and But still, Hoodie Batman teching a lot of these throws. That's how you know he's actually like
Yeah,
a pretty legacy Tekken player, knowing how to tech all these
no tech on
throws.
the tombstone though.
Yeah, unfortunate. Hoodie Batman also
Like
getting
he's
away with a lot of throws himself.
yeah, he's not really being affected by losses in the 50-50 situations.
Yeah,
Being able to
taking it
keep
in
your cool
stride.
against any of the wrestlers is like a big bonus.
Because they can't make you panic. They can't really get a ton of stuff started.
Yeah, and that's even more important for Marduk, who doesn't have a down forward one that's actually usable for pressure. So
True.
not panicking against him and just forcing him into a situation where he has to go back to neutral or attempting to pressure you is very important.
Yeah, since down four ones are really to like a good, just solid, quick mid with a
Mhm.
really beefy hitbox, not having access to that, and it said, to be fair, it is a launcher, but at the same time, not having that down forward one, like Kanji said earlier, just
Yeah,
really not great at times.
it might as well just be a down forward, a classic down forward too, because it's still minus 14, which most characters can kill you for.
Yeah, for sure.
Marduk does have up forward 3 though, so we do have to pay attention to that.
How do
Up
you think
forward
that's
3 and
gonna?
down forward 4. Those are his replacements for the down forward one, but their weird hitbox and them still not being as plus on hit kind of
Uh,
doesn't really make up for it.
he does kind of have pseudo replacements for it, but not quite what he's looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, going straight into the second one, I wonder if we're gonna see a character switch, or I'm imagining they're gonna stay the same.
Yeah.
Yep, no character switch. But yeah,
Because
definitely.
Foghazard didn't really do anything incorrect in those situations. He just wasn't able to take the pressure back. So I don't think a character switch here would be needed at all.
True. I do see they're going to an infinite stage, which is Here, do you think that's gonna benefit more here?
Oh, this is better for Marduk by a lot.
Okay. Oh, no tech on the round start throw though.
He's been going for command throws a lot, so he probably wasn't expecting the one throw.
Oh, immediately gets a CD1 into a ground throw. That's a big chunk, but was that an unblockable?
Yes, it is. You don't see it a lot because you can cancel it into into cornered beast.
Oh my good. Yeah, Fog Hazard starting out strong. Oh, was that an attempted ground throw, but he got up too quickly?
Yeah, you do have to get up quickly against Marduk and start blocking because he can get that guaranteed throw if you don't get up immediately.
Yeah, and in game two, Fog Hazard getting a lot more of these throws off, but immediately getting tossed
Neck breaker,
himself. Oh, chain throws?
back of the head.
Ooh, a pretty decent chunk. Misses the hop kick though.
Yeah,
Doesn't really get anything for it though. Wait, he can wake up mount?
yeah, he can
seen
get
that
counter hit wake up too if he's facing downwards.
Ooh, that's
And
guess
that's actually something in this matchup that needs to be noted. A lot of King's non-combo setups will leave him facing downwards, which will let Marduk do his wake up 1+2 and wake up 2.
Yeah, it looks like Hoodie Batman went for an Atlas Hammer, but it just did not connect. Ooh, good duck on the follow-up, though. Looks like they're just kind of slugging it out right now. Ooh. Yeah, like you said that earlier, that Wake Up 2, good block on that. Yeah, it looks like Fog Hazard is... Yep, triggered the down forward 1. Definitely being a lot more dominant in this game than the last. Ooh.
Oh,
That's the counter hit screw, right?
yeah.
Okay.
That
Oh,
that running 2 of his is like insanely powerful because of its hitbox and the fact that it's not mentioned as a tracking button, but it will catch side steps.
oh, okay. Ooh.
Airplane grab, but he misses the OTG stomp.
Ooh, immediate power crush. Guess the sprint kick, though. Oh, that's really plus on block. Yup, guess for game. Guess is correct.
Yes. And another wake up
Ooh,
wrestler.
nice. Clean sprint kick to clean it out. Whoa. Was that like a counter grab or something? Ooh.
That was Armored King's 2 grab.
Oh, okay.
You don't see it very much because the Oki it gives you is kind of garbage.
Oh,
He just
okay.
endless 50-50 guesses wrong in every single one. That's so
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Sometimes it just happens like that. Just don't get a break. Is this tournament gonna be a best of 5 for
Nope,
everything, or
best of 5. It won't be until top 5.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So
I think that's
yeah, that's Hoodie's favor.
damn.
So
Wait,
quick
so they got
update too. Unfortunately, Ken the Beast had to back out. So fortunately, we won't be
uh
seeing him this time around as well.
that's unfortunate. I saw you played Akuma at the last tournament, so
Yes.
it'll be
Yeah,
interesting to see some Akuma.
he was given a lane, and the others a lot of trouble with his Akuma. I was hoping to
Uh
see a bit more of that.
yeah, Lane was rocking the Kazuya, right?
Lane was
The
working his
mixer.
Kazuya and his and Gigas. Yes,
Oh, he plays Gigas?
he plays Gigas unless he's playing against me because he knows I play Lars. But otherwise, he plays Gigas Kazuya.
Okay, okay. I can kind of see him playing Kazuya, honestly, the the blender.
So who do we have next? Next should be.
It's gonna be Harry Morocco versus Daddy Time.
There we go. Those are some names.
I'm telling you, the name game in this Discord is kind of crazy. But yeah, I know Daddy Time was rocking the Loane at our Grand Blue bracket. Made it to
I
top 3,
kind of
so
would have wanted to see that. I got hella respect for Lil
Loane is so funny. Character-wise, probably one of my favorite Grand Blue characters. Yeah, he was definitely, I know for a fact I got Iggy'd. I got Iggy'd hard. Oh, so we got... I think that is Harry Maraca. They said could be using someone else's account for the tournament. So I think we still need Daddy Time.
All right, got them both in.
Alrighty. Look, oh, King Armor King? Oh, that'd be kind of cool to see.
It's definitely going to be in King's favor though if that is the point of it. Armored King's definitely stronger as far as the 50-50 goes, but as far as neutral goes, I think King has it way better because of his down forward 1, back 1, and his 10 frame.
Yeah, I've heard he's got pretty strong just generic tools in this game. Down
Yeah, he
forward one can
does.
be plus at some ranges, right?
King's?
Or was that down 1? I think it was some sort of poke that King has that can kind of end up +1 at times.
This is down forward 2.
Okay.
That's another tool actually he has that Armored King doesn't have a lot of tools to deal with. Down forward 1 into down forward 2-1 into Gretch Dab. You'll see a lot of Kings online mashing the hell out of that. And that's but that's a tool that Armored King himself can't really deal with since he doesn't have a fast enough sidestep button to OS it.
Yeah. Oh, they're going Forgotten Realm. I feel like we're going to see a lot of.
This might potentially negate a lot of the matchup on both of their side. Purely because of damage.
Here. Ooh.
Forward 4 neutral 2. No punish on the express hand.
Ooh, misses the screw though. Oh, good alley kick. Just kind of poking it up for now.
Playing very aware of that back 1.
Definitely. Ooh, Power Crush.
Shining Wizard.
Nice Shining Wizard. That was a pretty dominating round so far.
It was.
Ooh. Misses the whiff punish. Oh.
A back 1 for a back 1.
Damn.
Oh. Full crouch 2.
And then. Oh, it doesn't go
Press
for
hands.
the.
I think that was a misinput.
I think that reset him. Ooh. Okay, is he gonna do the... I've not seen either of them go for the throw ender yet. Oh, giant swing. That's good. That's probably dead. Face the wall.
I think the first time he was going for the wall tequila twister for the extra damage and the side oki, and the second time I think he was going for it, but he didn't do the extra step.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, just kind of slugging it out right now. Just a
lot of shenanigans already though.
Yeah.
Neutral grab.
That was
one. Gets hit by the second hit of his sidestep launcher.
Oh, this breaks the floor as well. Gets
Doesn't
the wall,
do
but in a really awkward position.
Good setup into Tombstone though. That'll break the floor. He can actually kill off this if he
Wall save
doesn't-
lives. Another giant swing. Not seeing any techs on these. Ooh, big damage.
Not seeing consistent text on the giant swings though just shows that they're not mashing ones or respecting each other's pressure a lot.
Great.
Interesting drop kick. I'm guessing that hits low.
Yeah, it does. Both
Okay.
of them have that dropping low kick.
Another interesting thing is that all the floors are exhausted right now. So as you saw before, we saw a lot of kind of these throws ending in a launcher because of the floor breaking. But they actually broke all the floors, so now they're at the ground. They can't actually do that anymore. But
They both still have to worry about their both characters having amazing wall damage and wall setup, with both of them having cross up jump kicks as well.
yeah, good duck on the end of that string there into a chain throw. Is that gonna kill you?
Figure 4 leg lock for the finisher. That would have gone into Boston Crab even if he had teched it.
Holy! I wonder if okay. I don't think we will, but if we see a rolling death cradle, that's gonna be hilarious. I know last Tekken bracket I entered, Lunatic ended it with the ended me with rolling death cradle, and that was pretty funny.
It's hard to be mad at certain throws like Omega Muscle Buster and Rolling Death Cradle. If you get hit by them, like all the anger drifts from you. You can't
You're
be
just
mad
gonna,
at them.
you know what? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I wonder. Because here's one thing I kind of had to think about when coming to this game from more traditional fighters is how like the stage difference affects so many matchups. Like,
Yeah, it's very interesting too because not all tournaments and series will put up ban lists or ban rulings for stages, and some players in general just really don't care. So it's not as important, but it's also very important. It's a very weird situation.
it is, and especially with like Forgotten Realm. I remember I hit random on the character select against the Lunatic, and I got Forgotten Realm against this king. I'm like, oh no. I have a feeling this. Oh, the Kunimitsu switch.
Kunimitsu
Okay.
on Infinite too. This is actually in King's favor.
Oh, really? How do you think this matchup is going to go down?
Well, because King has access to crouch dashing like a Mishima does, but he also has a really good backdash. It's like way better than his character's frame. And Kuni gets a lot of wall damage. So without walls, Kuni's losing a lot of damage here, while King has the room to run around, really do whatever he wants, set up his 3-run sets.
Yeah, immediate flow into a just nice short and sweet combo.
And outside of character selection, it also means that the King player no longer has to think about his combo routes. The same combo route will be used every single time, so the chances of dropping will be much smaller.
Yeah, his high damage routes always ending in those that throw after the screw, which gives him actually really good Oki. Oh my goodness.
That's really unfortunate. Like I was
Yeah.
saying, giving King a lot of room to move around gives him a lot more opportunities to set up these really slow punish options.
Yeah, the full crouch. Ooh, little. Did you just
Jag-
Jaguar step over this
Yeah,
low?
Jaguar stepped over the
Oh
blade.
my
The blade's
goodness.
hitbox is practically non-existent. If you have a
Oh
button that
my
hops
God.
even a tiny bit, it will get you.
Oh my god, they're dead from that chain throw. Holy shit.
KO.
So yeah, King does have chain throws where you have to keep guessing which throw he's going to go into, and if you guess wrong enough, Ooh.
Like I said from Marduk though, you can OS a lot of them, but it's still a big knowledge check. Not everyone can be OS, and you got to know which one and where you can.
definitely.
That's
And
part of the reason
especially-
why Rolling Death Cradle is so hyped, because the entire string can be OS'd for that one.
Oh.
And a tequila spinner from the jump, he caught him out of it.
Is that when you hit someone with giant swing while they're in the air?
Yes,
Oh my god.
it was
That was in a combo, they just kind of jumped into it. That's ridiculous.
very, very convincing. That was amazing to watch.
Yeah, daddy time. Not having any luck in that. Damn, that was already seems a pretty entertaining matches so far. Alrighty. So who we got next?
So next is going to be round 2. So Kanji, you up against Taichi.
Oh Lord, Yoshi.
Oh, I think I saw them in the last tournament. Well, good luck, man. I hope you know the matchup.
No.
Oh no. Well, I wish you the best of luck, man. Alrighty. Yeah. Once again, for those of you who don't know, Yoshimitsu was at times pretty much a walking knowledge check. Just so many awkward stances, weird unblockables that you're supposed to evade in a certain way or interrupt. Just so many things that if you're not ready for it, you're gonna look so dumb. Especially, I hope we don't see this. If we do, I'm gonna scream. Yoshimitsu does have a move where he literally stabs his sword through himself, and if the sword also hits you, it does like half your health. It's ridiculous. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Definitely curious about how Yoshimitsu's gonna look. I think. Let me check. I do believe we saw him in the last tournament for Tekken. Yes, we did. They got fifth, so this will definitely be interesting. Looks like we got them both in the lobby. I wonder if Kanji's gonna be rocking the Leo like it's on his profile. Leo, kind of a interesting character, jack of all trades, master of none. Kind of has a lot of like unique tools from so many characters, but they're not quite as strong as their originators. This will definitely be interesting. I'm excited to see this. Yoshimitsu just in general, such a funny character to watch at times. Looks like we're getting into it. For Tai Chi to ready up. Oh. I think he just needs a quick sec. Yeah, I'm very surprised to see a Yoshimitsu. You just don't see that character very often. You don't see either of these characters very often, actually. I think I've seen JDCR play Leo once as like a joke on stream, but other than that, yeah, this will be really interesting. Looks like Tai Chi is back though, so should be able to get started here.
I wish it was a faster way to move down in the lobby.
Yeah, Tekken lobbies are not very good. I'll say that much. Makes running online tournaments like this kind of a chore at times. But yeah, looks like we're both readied up. As far as stage selection goes, I don't know how that's going to work out. Because I know Yoshimitsu's damage is pretty low all around, but they might get some better damage off the wall. And if they don't have the wall, that might not be great for them. So a lot of characters in this game are kind of balanced by their wall damage, like Dragunov being one where he's got pretty good damage mid-screen and everywhere, but on the wall he really only gets like a string, just really lacking that. But are we gonna see Yoshi? Yup, Leo Yoshimitsu. Yeah, I wonder how Kanji's gonna deal with this, because I said earlier that he does not know the Yoshimitsu matchup, so might have to hope that Tai Chi doesn't know all the knowledge checks. And Leo does have a lot of strings that typically end with him key charging, which key charging is just ridiculous in this game. We'll see if we see that. Okay, starting off very respectable openings. Tai Chi going in and out of some stances. Ooh, gets a knockdown. Does not get the stance mix. With what looks like a generic one throw. Oh, the trade counter hit. Oh, not getting off of the floor, but yeah, blocks all those health sweeps, but does not block the wall sending for follow-up. That looks like a big launcher whiff. Oh! Yeah, like we see now, Yoshimitsu does not actually have his sword out right now. That's another stance he can do. He can put his sword away. Ooh. Does he get the wall? Gets the wall. Oh, okay. That is an unblockable, but I don't think it's an unblockable when he doesn't have his sword out. And yeah, if you look at his waist, he does not have his sword out right now, which I don't know if he knows, actually. Ooh. Okay, launches with a hell sweep. Gets some wall mix, though. Okay. Alright, pretty respectable start. Poking it out. Puts the sword away again. I'm not sure. Ooh! Big power mid. Push him towards the wall. Okay. Gets a screw launcher, but does not convert off of it. A lot of whiffs here. Ooh. Kanji getting pushed towards the... Oh, that's the breakable wall, I think. Any combo here will probably end up doing a big chunk of damage. Oh, wait! The throw? Oh, it doesn't get the conversion after the wall break! Oh, it gets a counter hit wall. Down for 2. Yeah, Yoshimitsu not known for very big damage like I just saw. We got Rage Drive on deck. Yeah, Kanji's getting poked out there. Game 1 going to Taichi. So... Yeah, like I said earlier, that Yoshimitsu is a big knowledge check in so many cases. It seems like Taichi might actually be picking up that Kanji does another matchup, unfortunately, so... I don't think we'll see a character switch. As far as the stage goes, once again, I'm not sure. We did see that wall break, which I didn't even know that Leo Star could wall break like that. That was actually pretty cool. And once you get a wall break, you do get that kind of launcher there, but it looks like he misinput something, got a parry instead of a screw. It's on a lot of damage there, but it looked like neutral was going fairly even. Just once pressure started, all the knowledge checks just kind of kept building up until Kanji ran out of health, unfortunately. Right, yeah, I don't think we'll see a character switch, but I guess we'll see. Oh, Ganryu. Okay, okay. Yeah, Ganryu, definitely a really big body character. I'm not quite sure what he does, honestly. You don't really see Ganryu too often, but that big body, there might be something about that could help here. So again, I guess we'll see, because, yeah, I'm not quite familiar with this character at all, so... Okay, just some good movement right now. Ooh. Yeah, that was definitely plus. It's a low launcher. Doesn't break the wall, unfortunately, but... Okay. So far, this seems to be working out, but... Oh my... I don't know what any of that was, but that was definitely Yoshimitsu things. Spring kicks, okay. Ooh, whiffs the butt splash. Oh. Oh. That looked like he might have gotten something. Oh, he presses after the 1. Yeah, Yoshimitsu having a follow-up to his 1 jab, 1-1. Can lead to that if you press between it. Oh, that same low launcher. Hitting again, but it looks like an anti-air, so kind of an awkward launch situation. These pokes really adding up. Flash! Oh, that's one thing about Yoshimitsu. He has a move called Flash, the fastest move in the entire game at 6 frames. The next closest move is 10 frames, which everybody has as their jab. Yeah, definitely a really weird move to work with, because normally you'd have a frame trap, but then he flashes and all of a sudden you're launched. Oh my... That's a Master Ravenger right there. Okay, meditate stance 2. Ooh. Puts away the sword. Oh, there's Flash again. Yup, fastest move in the game and is a launcher and gets unblockable. Oh no. Yeah, Yoshimitsu just having so many awkward unblockables that if you don't know about, just really hurts. And Taichi taking game 1 pretty demandingly. Unfortunately, that counterpick did not work out. But
Yeah, that was painful.
yeah, looks like he was hitting us a lot of knowledge checks there.
Yeah, I don't know much of what he does. I don't have any Yoshis that I normally play with, and playing online in this game is not too enjoyable, so I tend not to play unless I know the player.
Good old Tekken net play. Here's to hoping 8's got a rollback, right?
Yeah, GG Tai. I'm
Yeah, good stuff.
Grand final.
Watch out, Tai. You got a target on your back now. So
Yeah.
It looks like we got Harry Maraca and Mr. Carnival, if I'm correct. Mr. Carnival, the Julie we saw, I think they got third at the last bracket. So, how do you think King v Julia is gonna work out?
This is quite bad for King. Julia has very good evasive movement. He has a lot of options to. He has. I'm sorry, I just blanked my entire brain. Like I deleted
I'm
the
trying to
entire
think
library.
about Julia.
He has a lot of options from full crouch that will make getting around King's really oppressive highs, like back one, a lot more rewarding. And bow and arrow is really hard to deal with for King.
Yeah, bow and arrow just are really hard to punish, kind of like pseudo hell sweep. Just, I think, how unsafe is it if you block it? Because I know you have to block the low hit and the mid hit, right?
It's very unsafe. You can punish it.
Okay.
Not a straight up launch punisher, but you can get a train elbow from it at least.
Pretty beefy. Alright, so yeah. Especially Julia with her party crasher 441, just a really solid all-around approach tool, beefy hitbox. Not a lot of damage, that is kind of what Julia's known for as far as her pokes go. They're not super high damage, but if she launches you, oh boy. That is probably gonna hurt.
Being on an infinite stage is very good though. Julia doesn't... Yeah, like you said, her damage isn't that great unless she has a wall.
Yep. Ooh, immediate can. Oh, does not get a screw there, but doing some shotgun mixes. Oh, okay. Gets out of there, but... Ooh. There it is, bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow, especially on that
Crashers, the get up kick.
And
Yep,
the kite.
Goes for just the solid damage under. Making sense since she's on a infinite stage. Oh, that's dead, isn't it? Especially if they rage drive.
Could be. Yep.
Yup. King's rage drive leading to so much damage.
Elbow.
Ooh.
The second hit on his down forward one is not really worth going for in this situation. Julia's hitbox is very small. It's very easy for her to be pushed out of the range of it.
Yeah.
A shoulder.
Okay. Oh.
Don't see that very often.
I think this. No, they live, but. Yup. Goes for the forward 3 into low, but second hit of G clef cannon closing it out. Ooh, I believe that was the first hit of bow and arrow.
Pressure too.
Yup. Ooh, gets out of the throw. G clef cannon. Ooh. That is a counter hit string, right? The 1-1-1.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, it is because it's the same as Lars's.
Ooh. Gets the side switch, probably not very comfortable on the right side. Ooh, Texas giant swing. I guess for the first 2 hits of G clef cannon.
After that first round, Carnival is playing a lot more compactor, not really going for mixes as much of those, are going more for frame traps and plus frames.
Yeah, and that ender we saw like the overhead kind of slice. Neutral on block, I believe, so the dick jab did trade with whatever Marcos was thrown out.
I would like to see Moraka utilize King's like amazing crouch jab a lot more.
Yeah, and like we just saw was
and try taking
command
space
throw
more often.
Yeah. Julia actually having a really good throw. Mad Axe. Ooh, immediately gets Shiny Wizard. Yeah. Mad Axe is a super, super fast command grab. Does not tech the giant swing though. Rolls it though, so it doesn't take the full damage.
Doesn't set up Flying Explorer from that though.
Oh, living on a prayer. It's gonna be hard for Julia to close this out with just pokes alone, but
the
jump
terrified jump back out of fear.
That sounded like a Guilty Gear player just got scared at that point. Just like, you know what? I know it's Tekken, but fuck this. I'm out of here.
Chicken guard of the way of life.
Yup. Ooh, good tech on the giant swing, but immediately getting counter hit by 4
And Tequila Twister for the side switch.
Ooh. You might have caught on to Tekken players kind of known for not being comfortable on both sides of the screen, having a preferred side. Wait, what? I did not know she had that. Oh wait,
Fast
can't
death.
take the chip though. Yeah,
Yeah.
rage arts do have armor, but if you die, I mean, it doesn't have that kind of protection. So,
Yep. Can't armor through death.
yep. Right,
Well,
Mr. Carnival taking game one. All
Aaron
right.
Baraka doesn't have a secondary, does he? I
I
never saw it
do not know.
last week, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, I don't think he's doing anything wrong particularly, but at the same time, he's struggling to get the space that King really wants to set up his shenanigans.
Yeah, Julia being pretty good at closing the distance, especially with tools like forward forward one and all that. Just
Yeah,
solid, safe approach tools that kind of put you in a bad situation, especially Party Crasher, because it does have a follow up where if you press, it screw launches you. So, not really something you want to eat. Yeah.
it is a high though, so you can crouch jab it, and we saw him doing that the OS a few times to snuff it out.
Yep. Yeah, I don't
However,
think.
King is a unique situation where he can actually OS it by parrying the kick, because
Ah.
King has a kick parry that works on mid and high kicks.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's unfortunately not too useful in this matchup. Most of the Kung Fu characters tend not to use their legs for neutral too much. They tend to use
Yeah,
their more like
the
rushing
arms,
attacks. Yeah,
more elbows and such.
and
Yeah, we
only
do have.
Leroy can parry elbows.
Yeah, we do have walls on the stage, so we're probably going to see a lot more damage from Mr. Carnival here if he manages to
Yeah,
push Param Rockets to the wall. Oh, well, yeah. In this game, if your back is turned, you can typically get a lot of strings that wouldn't normally combo.
yeah, you can't block from behind.
Yup. It's a great evasion on Mr. Carnival. Oh, bad whiff on the can-can. Another bad whiff on the spring kick.
Good tech. He's still up against the wall though, so he has to be very careful of getting wall splat.
Yeah, kind of can-cans out of there. Gets the
Side
wall, it's
wall.
at an upward angle.
Sidewall saves lives.
Yup. Oh, yeah, even with Julia, that health bar is not looking so good. Yup. Mids them just trying to close it out. Ooh, good block on the low. Not pressing any advantage after that. Ooh. Good block in the... Oh! Yeah, that low follow-up to a shotgun having a lot of high evasion.
Ah,
Yeah, I think we saw that earlier with pressing after that
giant
string getting
throw,
screwed
no
for it.
tech too. I think he interrupted something. It might have been a counter hit giant throw.
Oh, they didn't roll after it. They might have thought they were going to the wall. Closing it out. Man, Mr. Carnival on set point. Ooh. That's gonna be a chunk, yeah, and the side switch. Okay.
Counter hit bow and arrow. Oh,
Oh,
drops the
doesn't-
Body Crasher loops.
Yeah, it doesn't quite get him to the corner off of that.
Back one calls out the spins.
Yup. Oh, doesn't finish the string though and does really unsafe low launcher. Good tech. Oh, yeah.
Very good for Morocco to keep going for these throws. Even if he techs him, it still puts him in a pretty good situation.
Yeah, gets hit by the counter hit launcher. Oh. Yeah, that was just solid stuff from Mr. Carnival, just out-poking him right there. Good stuff, yeah.
Very good taking advantages wherever he could see them, cashing out at every opportunity and utilizing the differences in the matchup.
Yep, good stuff from both players.
All right, I will be back as I have a match on loser's side.
Oh, that's right, against Daddy Time, right? The Armor King we've been seeing?
I
Alrighty. Well, it does sound like Kanji has a bit more matchup knowledge against Armor King, speaking pretty well-versed about him last time, so be cool to see how that goes. But yeah, Armor King, definitely an interesting character. When I first saw him, I thought he'd just play like a more aggressive king, which is very much not the case. They play pretty differently. Armor King having more of the Mishima style of play, which is almost like the Shoto for Tekken. Like, not exactly, of course. Shotos and Mishimas play very differently, but having the same kind of like a fundamental playstyle, focused a lot on whiff punishing, but Mishimas do focus a lot on electrics, which are really good plus on block launcher, but Armor King only having access to a lesser version, which is -10 on block, which is not terribly unsafe, but it's still a high and just not really what you want there, so not really doing so hot, but getting so much damage off of it, so interesting to see how that goes. We're trying to get both of them to the lobby at the moment. So next we have Mr. Carnival and Twist. And we just saw Mr. Carnival on stream. Really solid Julia play. I wonder if this Twist is the same Twist from the Guilty Gear bracket. Got Mr. Carnival back, just waiting on Twist.
Yeah, I try to mix it up and avoid people being on stream like constantly, but we kind of by Hana one of the winners matches, so might as well get this one out of the way.
Yup. Oh, Josie. Okay. Yeah, Josie also another interesting one. Fun fact about Josie is that there's only 2 characters that have, I forget the frames, but a really fast while standing launcher. One being Kazuya, the other being Josie, but I'm not sure really how that comes to play in this matchup. I'm not sure what lows Julia has that's going to get punished by that. But I do know Julia's lows are not very great from what I've heard. So I guess we'll see how that goes down. Yeah, definitely gonna be interesting to see this. I know Josie became more popular after one of the patches, but I've not seen much of her either. One thing I will admit I hope they change is the classic Tekken 7 loading times. Sometimes it's just quite a while. Alright, yeah, seeing the Josie. Like I said, not sure how this matchup goes. I know Josie does typically play more of a poke and play style. Fairly long limbs, but I know she does have a very knowledge checky string that ends in a lot of plus frames, so we'll see if we see that coming out. Okay, good solid movement starting out. Ooh, bad whiff on the dash mid. Ooh. Twist getting pushed slowly to the corner, but I think that was it. That ends in quite a few plus frames. You gotta duck the last hit if you don't want to eat it. Ooh, good evasion of the orbital. Oh, down Fortism coming in. Doesn't get anything off of it though. 1-2, okay. We've seen a lot of that move from Mr. Carnival. Blocks the bow and arrow, but no punish! Ooh, come on. Both players are so close to closing out. Ooh, the float. This could be it if they don't drop it. Okay, good stuff. Ending with a simple ender. Ooh, yeah. That while standing 3. Okay, like pretty compact. That felt so plus. Not teching the throw though. Oh, we just saw Mr. Carnival try and get up with a spring kick, but Twist interrupting that. Big launch. Oh, they're at the wall. Man, Josie String's just pushing her so far forward just for 2 strings. You're already back and like halfway. Oh, that evasion not working out. Good launcher. Is this it? No. Oh, we saw a drop. Just goes in with the down back 4, closing it out. You always gotta be so careful on the toes in this game because you cannot react to all the lows. Yeah, we're not seeing any punishes on a lot of these blocked lows. Twist doing really good at blocking them, but Not so in punishing them. Might just be trying to play it safe because they don't know the frame data. Okay. Hits him with the can string. Oh, good blocks. But, yeah, really bad whiff. Good party crash to end it, yeah. Julie does have a kind of a forward advancing stance. I think it's called Swift Step, where if you press forward in 3, she kind of does this dash forward. She has a few follow-ups, and we saw a lot of her trying to get those follow-ups off. Forward 3 into 1 being one of them. That high punch she does at the end. But well, Mr. Carnival did seem to kind of stop using that near the end, trying not to be too predictable with those. Alright, going straight back into it. Yeah, that is one thing I'm worried about. Twist not showing a ton of big punishes on these lows. Josie does have access to that really fast launcher from while standing, but might be too scared to use it because it's, I believe it's fairly unsafe. And against Julia, that's not really smart because, especially on a walled stage, if she hits you, you're probably going to the wall and you're going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, see how this goes out.
Get ready for the next battle.
I don't believe we'll see a character switch, so... Yeah, sticking with it, okay. Yeah, I wonder if we'll see Twist kind of adapt to those lows, because he was doing so well on defense blocking all those lows. I got hit by all of those, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not great at blocking those. Yeah, I'll see if he can start closing that out. Ooh! That launch from Josie being super evasive, but not getting the launch, missing out on a lot of damage. Okay, finishing at the string. Oh, wow. Just with that small conversion, just so much damage. That command grab, I think one of the fastest command grabs in the game. Good damage. Basically, you can almost never see it coming. It's super hard to attack. Yeah. Oh, I think Mr. Carnival's catching on to all these blocked lows, not giving him a chance to punish them anymore. Interrupting the launcher again. Twist looking like he's getting red a bit. Staying on the floor, safe, but oh, bad get-up kick. Gets blocked. Staying on the floor, just being careful. Okay. Oh, yeah. Tries to press a bit too much when they're negative. Gets punished for it. Mr. Carnival just keeping it simple. Yeah, Mr. Carnival kind of getting a read on his blocking habits, but ooh, good duck on the follow-up. Oh no, back turn. Yeah, like I said earlier, when you're back turned in this game, you eat a lot of damage.
Perfect.
Man, no Ron Brown ending with a perfect Mr. Carnival moving on. Yeah, game 1 looking a lot closer with all these blocks, but after game 1, Mr. Carnival really catching on to Twist's blocking habits and just not letting him have it. Good stuff from both players, though. Alright. Who we got next? Let's see here. Isami Monroe. Yeah, we saw him win the last tournament using Eddie of all things. Eddie, another one of those of more kind of knowledge-checky characters. A lot of different lows and stances that are really unsafe, which is why he's kind of seen as a weaker character by the Tekken community. But if you don't know where the lows are coming or how to punish his unsafe moves, it's just not a great time. Yeah, see if the champion can defend his title and make a run through winners. Going up against, I believe, Tai Chi, right? Yeah, Tai Chi. So, yeah, both these characters are very knowledge-checky, so, guess we'll see how that goes down. Curious to see how, they adapt or if they know the matchup or not. Like we're still trying to get them back in the stream room. take a sip real quick. Oh. We got Cassandra Monroe in. Yeah, Cassandra Monroe having an amazing run last tournament series. Not just winning the Tekken bracket, but also the Street Fighter bracket, so... See how he fares in this matchup. Getting into it. Yeah, and while these both have a lot of things that you gotta know how to defeat, seems like not Kunimitsu. Yoshimitsu does have a lot more kind of safer routes, not really having to risk as much as Eddie, so you might just see a battle risk reward here. Yup, Eddie Yoshimitsu. I am curious, because not only do you not see Eddie a lot, but a lot of Eddie players just kind of left him, so interested to see how he fares here.
Round one.
Their fashion game's on point, I'm saying. Their fashion game's on point, too. Ooh, now looks like a big counter hit low. Goes into relax, both of them flying right over each other. Ooh, a lot of whiffs right now. Because I don't know, just going ham right now, but Tai Chi is starting to catch up. All these pokes kind of adding up. Oh, it gets launched. Yup. Oh, it gets hit by the unblockable. But, yup, there's that low launcher. Oh, spring kick, but unsafe. Oh, okay, really close first round.
Fight.
Oh, immediately getting hit. Putting the sword away. Probably, maybe thinking it'll be... Ooh, floats him, but does not get a good enough hit to... Again? So much evasion coming from both of these stances. Funny part being, a lot of Eddie's stances have him low to the ground, where some of Yoshimitsu's stances have him flying in the air. So, seeing a lot of evasion from both players right now. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, Daichi kind of interrupting his stance shenanigans, not wanting to have to guess. Good block, but no punish! Oh, that's the wall, are you dead? No. Now you are, yup. Super close round so far, Daichi just kind of out gambling right now. Good, oh that's big. Looking like Cassandra Monroe was kind of high flying at that moment. Got floated, but caught him pressing. Unblockable again. Oh, that looks like a flash that Taichi missed, but man, no round brown. Cassandra Monroe not getting game one, and Taichi getting up on its head. Yeah, we saw a lot of just stance shenanigans, and I do feel like this is two people that don't quite know each other's matchups, so just trying to outmaneuver each other and not go on the defensive. That's probably why we saw Cassandra Monroe pressing so much, trying not to eat the mix-ups, but Taichi doing a lot of strings that just have gaps built into them where if you press, you get kind of screwed, so see if Cassandra Monroe can kind of change it up a bit. The first two rounds being super close, but that last one just not getting any breathing room. Yeah, I doubt we'll see a character switch, but
Get ready for the next battle.
alright. Yeah, sticking the same. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure, because typically there's some matchups where Yoshimitsu will be able to flash punish certain things, because it's such a fast move, but
Round one.
honestly, I think a lot of Eddie stuff are just already super unsafe. Oh my... You guys can't keep doing this to me. Oh my goodness. Breaks the floor? Okay. Man, Yoshimitsu doesn't normally get so much damage, but... Yeah, Kasami Monroe getting knowledge checked right now. Oh, yeah, that looks really unsafe, but... Oh, going into the handstand stance.
I am back.
Man, you're just in time. This is a pretty interesting matchup we got here.
This matchup has no advantages for either of them.
Yeah, it's we've just kind of seen a lot of stance stuff. Damn. Yeah, Taichi taking all the floors. Kasami Monroe not really able to get any breathing room right now. Oh, pressing. Yeah, the first game we saw 2 really close rounds, but then I think Taichi might have gotten the download because Kasami Monroe hasn't really gotten a chance since. Ooh, evasion on that stance.
I think the difference in this matchup is mostly in that really no characters have a defined special way to deal with any of Yoshi's stances. Majin Butterfly and Majin Flame are really just kind of their own things, and they're not really that important to his playstyle, to be honest. On the other hand, Relax Stance and Handstand are both very important for Eddie, and Yoshi has a good way to deal with them, mostly in the fact that his armored moves are very, very strong. They have a lot of reward from them. He has a lot of standalone poking buttons that can hit at weird angles, and he has a lot of ways to trade in ways that are mostly favorable for him.
Yeah, it was definitely kind of. Oh, we had some pretty funny moments where I think Yoshimitsu go into like that helicopter stance, and then Kasami Monroe will go into relaxed stance. And they just kind of fly over each other. Definitely an interesting interaction to see, but yeah, very demanding. Which is surprising because Kasami Monroe was our previous tournament winner, so guess we'll see it. So
we're gonna take a really short break and let the bracket catch up. We're waiting on some of the loser matches because they kind of started a little late. So just hang out, guys. Stay tuned.
Alrighty. So how did your game go, Kanji?
It was incredibly close, but I was not able to take it. I need to be a bit more active in the Tekken side of our Discord and practice a bit more from now on.
Yeah, I think a lot of the Tekken usuals are unfortunately up in Europe, so I'm not able to get very good connections over in the States.
I just need to find some time when my job isn't up my ass, so I can actually play something in anything in general.
Try and make some time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, we still have to wait for Daddy Time and Hoodie Batman, Fog Hazard and Harry Maraca. And our next match in Winners Final is going to be Taichi and Carnival.
Ooh. Yeah, Taichi kind of running this bracket right now. Not really holding back quite yet, just holding forward.
This is actually a more understood matchup than you would think, though.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because Julia is a very popular character in the in Europe, especially in like areas like Pakistan and Japan, where she's highly considered to be like top 2, top 3.
I know every time I hear people talk about her, it's like, yeah, no one talks about this character, but like she's ridiculous.
On the other hand, Yoshi is very popular in Korea. For
really?
God knows why. And the Koreans are on like a tirade right now, as far as like professionals go, to like combat the other 2 places. Not as much Japan as much, because other than Gen, everyone at a high level in Japan hasn't really been showing up as much. Not that they're bad or anything, because they're not. They're definitely very, very good. But they haven't been showing up enough, so there's been kind of a little mini 3-way war between America, Pakistan, and Korea at the moment. And it's really represented with, like, Pakistan is representing the Julia, Zafina.
I know Arslan Ash has been rocking the Zafina lately, right?
He has a lot, yeah. him and Atif Butt have been holding up that region a lot. Korea has been rocking the Mishima the most. They are still very, very big on Devil Jin and Brian at the moment, and America's been mostly a mismatch. But I think at the current moment, what is currently understood in America is that the highest percentile players over here are around Brian, Kazuya, and Heihachi.
Yeah, I know Jimmy J. Tran definitely being a really big Brian player up in the States. Yeah, I know Green players are pretty much the golden standard for Tekken, and then Arsenal Ash just kind of put Pakistan on the map, and it's been a pretty big
Not
war
just
space.
Ash though, like I said, is Honey, Atif, Jacko. There's a lot of players of high note, and none of them play around the same characters. I think there's like they all share one character in general, and that's Akuma. But
was that the myth of everyone has a pocket Akuma in Pakistan?
yeah, well, yeah, because they all play mostly. Because like the majority of Pakistani players all play together because it's such a small region, so they all had to learn against each other. And Akuma's really, really good at every level of the game and in every aspect. So eventually, to learn the character, you're gonna have to play him a little bit.
Definitely, it is still kind of insane how they just kind of put Street Fighter in this game.
Not just Street Fighter, King of Fighters too.
Yup.
Remember, that was supposed to be a Tekken versus Street Fighter.
I remember that. No, Street Fighter Cross Tekken got made, but
I do remember that because I still play that.
Yeah.
So at the time, that was like their answer to like to keep people to like from like rioting. But it's not a legit answer, but that was their answer for the time being, is to keep us waiting.
Yeah.
By the way, Mr. Moreau versus Harry Morocco is going to be next on the stream.
Alrighty, sounds good.
There has been talk actually on corporate side of in between Tekken 8 or like sometime after Tekken 8 having Tekken cross Street Fighter rather than Street Fighter cross Tekken.
That would be pretty interesting, honestly, because I know one interesting thing about Tekken is that once Akuma got in, people kind of realized like, wow, people don't really have anti-airs in this game. Like,
it's not just that, but I think it opened the door of because people received it well, and he ended up as a very functional character. It opened up like a big door of like, oh, there's so much more that's possible with this game's playstyle and engine.
Oh, definitely. God, imagine we see like Soul Bad Guy in this game.
let's calm down a bit there.
Yeah, God.
We don't need to be. I don't need to have my twin pistons anti-aired by fucking by volcanic viper.
Everyone's laughing until they get wild thrown and take 90%. Oh no!
Did they stop working on it? That's a shame.
That's tragic. No, yeah.
I would. They're definitely working on something because Tekken's done. Tekken 7 is done.
Yeah, they.
And Harada has been talking a lot on Twitter. That man does not talk unless he has something up his sleeve.
It's surprising because, like, with all the stuff about like Street Fighter 6 coming out at this point, like, you'd imagine Tekken would like have something just out there right now, but it's like been radio silent so far. Like, we know there's probably something in the works, but
it's Harada silence.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know something's happening, but
like, he's like walking in front of the screen while you're watching a movie, and like telling you about his day. That's his version of silence.
Yeah,
not telling you exactly, but we know it's there. He just doesn't want to tell us.
Oh, have you seen the Tekken anime on Netflix? Those trailers.
I have not seen any of the trailers. I really don't like spoilers.
Okay, I won't say anything then, but honestly, it looks good. Like, honestly, I'm not super well versed in Tekken lore, so I'm not gonna say anything on that front. But honestly, I have high hopes. That thing looks pretty cool, honestly. I'm looking forward to that. Oh.
You know, we know the game's gonna have a hell of a lot of polish too. Mostly just because Tekken 7 is one of the highest selling fighting games in history.
I know Tekken
the highest selling.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. Tekken 7 just like kind of sound like hotcakes. Even people who never play fighting games pick up Tekken 7. Definitely be. I hope they just tell us like give us a trailer or something. Like I don't care if it's just like the first Street Fighter 6 trailer where it's just like, don't worry, it exists, but I just need something, man. I'm starved for it at this point. Are we having some trouble getting Kisara Monroe in here? Or...
Yep, we're just waiting on Mr. Monroe, and then we can get the next match started.
Ready?
Alrighty, that should be Eddie King, correct?
Yes, I think so.
This is a
Monroe,
weird matchup.
what do you think that'll be like? Eddie versus King.
This is really up to what the characters are used to dealing with, because King, it's not a bad matchup on paper. King has a lot of the tools to deal with Eddie. However, that's normally. King has a lot of tools that he doesn't normally use in his neutral that does work very well against Eddie. Like alley kicks is not a very good tool, but alley kicks defeats a lot of his setups and can OS a lot of things. So alley kicks is something that could be useful. Back down back 3 could be useful. Back 1's not going to be useful at all. That's a button that you're going to have to avoid.
He's a bit too evasive for that one, huh?
Yeah, Eddie can actually duck under back 1 with his down forward one.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Eddie just always ducking low at this point, just...
Yeah, it is very difficult for King to run his gameplay if he runs the gameplay he runs against other characters. If he does Eddie-specific things, this is a bit more in King's favor, purely because of damage, better Oki, and the amount of answers they have to specific situations.
Okay, so it is more going to be of a player knowledge at this point. Just are they used to dealing with this matchup or not?
Yeah.
All right.
However, if Morocco doesn't have some of this any of this information, I think it will be much more in Monroe's favor, purely because Eddie has to adapt less in this situation.
Yeah, especially when, like you said, if King tries to play the King game, it's not going to really work out too well. So
yeah, all Monroe really has to be wary of against the King who is playing his normal way is down forward 2-1, because it's a spin out that hits pretty deep, and that's really all he has to be careful of.
I was thinking down 4-2-1 seems like it would catch a lot of his lower stances, which is probably not great.
The elbow will catch quite a bit.
Hold on, because I remember going with Falkenrom this time.
This isn't very bad though. Falkenrom fights King very well because King wants distance. Falkenrom can deny him that distance just by walking forward or pressing a single button because of his size and the distance he gains.
He's got those dancer's legs, man. Just massive buttons.
This man doesn't have a dancer's legs. He has the entire circus's legs.
He's got yardsticks on those things.
He is straight up Falkenrom the Grafted.
I mean, it's just stealing from people. Ooh.
Good tech on the giant swing, though.
It looks like
Harry Maracas has been showing off all of the giant swing a lot, especially these instant giant swings. I think as the tournament goes on, he's going to be landing less of them, but that doesn't mean he should stop threatening with them. They still do reset neutral and put him in a good position.
Yep. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like his Monroe might actually have some good experience against King, especially when he's counter picking a Falkenrom. Probably not wanting to chance it that Harry Maracas knows the matchup with Eddie.
Yeah.
Wait.
The 1-1, 1+4.
I do not see that very often.
Yeah, it has one of the most amount of active frames that you can tech of all the grabs.
Oh my goodness.
So you can legit miss the tech and then correct yourself and still get the tech on it.
Oh, whoops, wrong one.
Fight.
Oh, I missed the punish on his launcher.
Yeah, big whiff, and like you said, really representing that Oh wow.
Drop on combo from lightning legs. It seems like he only picked this for the matchup though, because I'm seeing a lot of unfamiliarity. He's dropping combos and not punishing in situations where Falconron can get very optimal punishes.
Yeah, Pokemon really high damage character, but just not. Ooh. Yeah, like you said, I think it might just be better to go with the Eddie if this doesn't work out. But oh, bad whiff.
Does drop it though, so he doesn't get the kill and
The
down throw.
toes.
Round
It's always the toes.
fight.
Oh, these counter hit strings working out a
Pressing.
lot. Catching Hammerockus pressing in a lot of these can strings. I don't think we've seen a single one of those work on Kasama in a row. He might just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna tech one.
Yeah, if you're trying to pressure with your jab a lot, that'll normally tech it for you, even if you're not intending to.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see some more Shining Wizards from Hammerockus to try and catch those one techs.
I would actually like to see him set up spinning explorers a bit more. With
Final round.
with Falconrom's size, being on the ground actually isn't that much of an issue. So setting up plus frames from a grounded position should help him a little bit more.
Yeah, that could be interesting, but no roll in the giant swing. The first one we've seen connecting against Hammerockus. Ooh. Ooh, was there a punish there that he missed, or?
There wasn't, but the
Uh.
delay was very good to try and catch him on something. Shining
Oh, there's a
Wizard!
Oh, goes for the toes again.
You win.
Man,
Yeah,
yeah.
he fought that very, very well. I think like after round one, he noticed that he wasn't as comfortable in that matchup and started piling on the pressure.
Definitely. Yeah, I think that is why we saw the change to a Falconron, probably just not wanting to deal with that with Eddie, but at this point, it might be a safe bet to go to Eddie just because the hopeful
Familiarity.
yeah, unfamiliarity, but his tournament career is kind of running on this game, so guess we'll see what he chooses.
That said, if he doesn't go to Eddie, I don't think that would be a wrong decision either. The Falconrom is still the correct decision matchup-wise. He just needs to tighten it up a lot.
Yeah, if he realizes that a lot of those can strings that led to counter hits were working out, I think he could definitely do some more, because I'm pretty sure like most of the strings he did where it had a counter hit setup hit, right?
Get ready for the
Mm.
next
Saw
battle.
quite a few of those. I guess we'll see what he decides.
Leo!
Oh, man, he really doesn't like this matchup with Eddie, does he?
No. However, this is still heavily in Leo's favor.
Okay. How do you think Leo's gonna deal with King?
Leo can low profile things that other characters really can't. Same in the same vein that Eddie is.
Round one.
Ah,
Fight.
okay.
And she doesn't have to have like specific range. She has a tool to do things from every single range. And that buff to her death fist is huge in this situation because she can approach and kill the range and still might be -7, -8 at worst.
That's pretty good. Yeah, ooh. Oh, good block on the low. Yeah, you only see one of those giant swings work out, so
KO.
it looks like the Leo's
That'll be-
working right now.
Yeah, you gotta.
Fight.
Most people think they're safe once they're out of Leo's effective range of pressure, but really that's the scariest place to be.
Yup. Oh, Hopney. Oh, I guess the Oki. What's for breakfast?
Breaks his ankle. You have to be careful of death fist. And yeah, got him going for the spin kicks again.
Oh,
KO.
the double down four.
3. Fight.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, interesting screw launcher there. Looks like an anti-air to him, honestly. Ooh, speaking of.
Oh, no punish on the can-cans.
Is the can really unsafe?
Yes, the first can, if he doesn't go for it, is -13, and if he goes for both of them and they get blocked, it's -14.
Oh my, yeah,
So
there's a big punish he's missing.
King can go for an Executioner grab, which is untechable. He can go for Train Elbow.
KO.
He has a lot of options.
Next time we're just kind of not really want to deal with it, just goes to wake up 3. It does look like Karamrock is not very familiar with this matchup with
No, I don't think a lot of people are. On top of Leo being a very unpopular character, every Leo kind of plays her very differently.
yeah, especially with how many tools they have, like just kind of have a slightly worse version of everyone's moves.
I think of the characters, I think she's rated as the third most amount of moves that aren't actually on her move list.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, this is the X Death Fist, but
KO.
Yep, you can punish those.
simple punish keeps it nice. Was that a? Is it about -10 or is it more negative than that?
It is -11.
Oh, okay.
And if you block the low, you can actually launch punish it.
Oh my.
It's a
Oh,
great tool if you spaced correctly, but you have to space it properly.
It looks like Simon Rose just going for the one tech every single throw and not get hit by the giant swing, which isn't a bad. Oh yeah.
It's not a bad idea, but against a king who knows how to diversify their throws, it's not going to work out.
Yeah. Yeah, the Leo pick almost working out, but
Oh,
Kasama
that was
Rogue getting
quarterfinals,
knocked
wasn't
out.
it? No, that wasn't. That was on loser side. So yeah, that was first.
Yeah, so yeah, surprisingly, Kasama Rogue getting knocked out somewhat early compared to his previous showings, but probably just not wanting to deal with that King matchup for sure, like you said.
Yeah, I don't know much why though. I think he should have at least tried his Eddie and then.
I think going Eddie the first game, just kind of feel it out, see if he actually knew the matchup would have been kind of smart, because if he didn't, I mean, hey.
But then again, I was away during the first Eddie, so I wasn't able to see how his condition was at the time. Tekken is kind of that thing where the way you play it can be kind of day to day.
Yeah, sometimes you're just not feeling a character. That looks like who we got next. Ooh, we got Twist back in the room. Twist and Hoodie Batman. Looks like Kasama Rose still in it for the battle for 5th, so. I know we've seen Hoodie Batman. I believe he was the Armor King, correct? Or was he the... No, wait. Or was he the Marduk?
Hoodie Batman was the Marduk.
Okay, okay.
No. He was an Armored King. My bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew it was
'Cause I was
one of
talking
the
about
two,
him
but...
being a body,
Yeah.
brother.
How do you think Armor King deals with Josie? Because
Oh,
I'm
horribly.
not too familiar. Oh,
Horribly.
that
So,
was...
I play Josie too, because I used to main Bruce. I love
Oh,
Bruce.
that's right.
When I came over here to this game, Josie was who I picked up first because I thought I would at least give her a try before I decided, this isn't Bruce, kill me. Unfortunately, she is not Bruce. You cannot replace her. Their tools and the way they utilize the similar tools are very different. But the matchups are kind of in the same vein where she has very long legs, her low pokes are super oppressive and almost unpunishable to some degree, and her slip stances and her swaybacks give her around the same utility as Steve, but not exactly. But it's enough in situations that she can deal with forward 2, back 1, and a lot of his setup tools.
Okay. Yeah, and I know Josie has a really fast while standing launcher, correct?
She does. She has a 13-frame launcher.
Oh. Yeah, we
So
saw in the previous matchup, we saw Josie and Julia. But I'm not sure if Julia's... Because I know that Twist was really good at blocking those. Like, definitely just not giving into the toe pressure. But not really getting any punishes off it, just kind of backing off after blocking. I wasn't sure if that was some unfamiliarity or if her while-standing launcher... I'm guessing it's really unsafe if it doesn't work out.
That's actually very safe.
Oh, really? Oh! Hopefully we'll see more of that then.
It's a high mid, so you can actually duck it if you know it's coming and punish it. But it's not easy to punish.
Even if you do, it's not massive, right?
No, it's not. It's -10, so you could technically 10 frame it, but you got to remember this is the character who gets most of her damage from counter hits. So you
right.
back sway 2, crouch jab. She has a She has a surprising tool in that she has a 50-50 from a grab setup
Round one.
and from a command grab, and she has a full crouch kick. So she has a lot of ways to mix her up.
Okay. Yeah, definitely be interesting to see how Hoodie Batman deals with this Josie.
That is something though. Josie's 10 frame and 1 string is not very strong. So going for grabs
Ooh.
against her is actually a lot stronger than you would think it is, purely because she's not going to be OSing it by people as much as other characters.
Okay. And yeah, definitely a really commanding first round.
Round two. Fight.
And I know Armor King not really having very good lows, correct? So
Yeah, that's one of the things that has been plaguing him most, that his lows are very weak, which is part of the reason why Mishima players don't really consider him on their full set.
yeah, the same thing with Heihachi, just not really having a ton of good
It's
low
a
pokes.
butterfly flip, but misses the combo.
Ooh. It's like counter hit wall bounce. Ooh,
Yeah,
nice low parry. This is what Hoodie Batman might have a lot of knowledge with this matchup.
he might. A good thing to know is that if she ever turns around during one of her strings, you can actually double tap down forward, and it'll OS both of the timings for her lows to parry him.
Yeah, man, two huge reads from Hoodie Batman right there, getting the parry and then reading the low, doing the Atlas Hammer. Ooh, okay.
Throw no tombstone hammer.
KO.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, Twist just not really getting a ton of breathing room that round.
and that's really how you want to play against Josie, because of the majority of her tools come from lows that are around 15 to 16 frames. So if you
Ah.
pressure her really well, she's not going to do much because she can't get much off of like jabs, or she can't really set much up out of jabs. Because even if she does like jab and get a hit and then set something up, it's not going to get her very much.
Needs a lot more frames to work with, right?
Yeah, so she would have to like get a hit off of a down forward 1, maybe back 1, back 2, something like that.
Yeah, but honestly, just getting smothered so much and just getting thrown so much. I don't think we saw a single throw tech, so
Yeah, I would like to
mixing up his
see
throw
her-
options quite well.
I would like to see McTwist go for the some more of these sways, or more of the crouch dash tech that Josie has. I think some of those would help against the Armor King matchup, because Armor King doesn't really have a lot of ways to keep her in front of him if if the Josie really wants to get away.
Okay.
But he's trying to have a slug fight with him, and I don't think that's really the best answer in this situation.
Yeah, probably gonna have to change it up a bit if they don't want to get a no round brown like last time, but see how that goes. Who do you think will? Oh, okay. I love this air room to say it. This stage is so nice, but
It is, but this is a scary stage to fight against Josie in, though. But she has great wall carry, so at any time she can. Yeah.
yeah, like
Shotgun
you
loop.
literally just said. Ooh,
She was probably hoping to use shotgun loops to get all the way to the wall, but unfortunately, wall hit a bit too early.
ooh, good throw tech though.
Oh, I thought I was calling them shotgun loops. My bad, those were bulldog loops. Shining dark. Oh, he does it. So if you get that cross, that flying cross chop, you are plus 11. If you
Wait,
jab,
plus 11?
yes, if you jab, it's a guaranteed float combo.
Oh my goodness.
So it's actually better to get hit by it than block it, because if you block it, it's a guaranteed combo if you jab it.
That's actually kind of interesting, but yeah, it looks like Twist might not know that, and ooh, yeah.
Yeah, the hop kick isn't guaranteed, but a jab would be guaranteed.
Fight.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, I get the slope but nothing off of it.
More shining darks.
Man, this is not looking so hot for Twist. Oh, I see one into a ground throw. Oh no, what's her breakfast? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Twist just not really able to abuse the matchup like Hoodie Batman was.
Yeah,
Good stuff from both
that was
players.
very,
though.
very good. Even more considering the fact that that's more in Josie's favor than anything else. That was very impressive. He played to his strengths very good.
Yeah, very. That was incredibly impressive.
All right, next
So,
would be Harry Maraca and Hoodie Batuman.
We're moving down to the battle for fifth. So it's going to be
Oh yeah,
Kisamaru and versus AJ Twist.
oh yeah, we just saw this. So, Josie Eddie. How do you think that's gonna work out?
it could be Josie Eddie, it could be Josie anyone.
Because we did see the counterpick to
he's in
both.
a weird mood today. He might go for anyone. But if we're
That
talking
is
Eddie,
true.
Josie's one of the few characters who can get combos off of OTGs, so he can get full combos off of relaxed stance counter hits.
Oh my.
Yeah, because Josie and Bruce share the same down 3, down 4, so they can pick people up off the ground.
Yeah, that could be big if they see the stance enough. But yeah, like you said, Kazami Mamoru's been kind of a weird move this tournament. I don't think we've seen him switch off of Eddie in either of their previous tournaments, so definitely be interesting to see if he goes for something like Falkenram again. Especially when last time it seems he was scared of the King matchup, so he might be worried about this one as well.
No, he pulled it out the first tournament. We had Mr. J and what's his name? Arma. Remember the first Tekken tournament we had?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yep. He pulled him out then because he was trying different things.
Okay. Yeah, so we might see it. It'd definitely be interesting to see Falkenram, because I believe Falkenram definitely outranges Josie. So
yeah, they have really about the same play style and goal in mind. It's just Falkenram will outpace her a lot. That said,
yeah.
Josie does have back one, and back one can stuff a lot of his frame traps.
Yeah, that, and it looks like Kasama wasn't super confident with Falkenram. Like you said, seeing a lot of drop combos and just not as much familiarity with him. So if Twist just knows his character better, it might just come down to that. If we see the Leo pick, how do you think that's gonna work out?
Oh, Leo loses that. Not hard. It's like,
But still lose it.
I'd say it's like a 51-49 kind of lose.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, it comes down to, like, they don't have any specific interactions, but Josie has a more complete gameplay because her tools are more geared towards a single goal. Meanwhile, Leo has a little bit of everything, but it doesn't always completely work out that way.
Hold on, Akuma? Wait a minute. Hold on. He's been mixing the commentators with this shit. How do you think this is gonna go?
Well,
I mean, that'd be interesting, honestly.
It's easy to just say Akuma wins this because Akuma's very strong.
Akuma's just pretty
But
insane.
ideally, Akuma has like 3 or 4 tools that commonly beat out this matchup. Like right there, his low forward. That's a very good tool in this situation, as he can go under Bulldog starter.
And then we're playing on the Howard Estate, which I've seen many a Twitch clip on the stage. See, if I don't know if Kasami Mura has the routes for this, but I guess we will see.
McTwist has failed to punish some common punishable moves from Akuma though a few times.
Yeah,
but he is being a lot more aggressive.
Looks like we saw the start of a power from Twist as well, trying to EXDP Ender. Is that worth the damage, or
No?
Yeah, I feel like Focus Tag might be a...
I think he's just trying something new, using the mental pressure that comes with the tournament to test out some new things and learn his limits. I think this is a good idea since it's already 5th place tiebreaker. So
that's true.
In a situation like this is probably the perfect situation to learn how well you can learn and
adapt in a tournament setting.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, I mean, the Kuma pick does seem to be working so far, getting a lot of these lows off, and as we've seen a lot earlier, it looks like Twist not really that... Ooh, barely closes it out.
Actually, that situation is what we want to see the most. That full crouch kick from Josie is very strong against Akuma in this situation. And being at the very tip of the range where Josie can utilize her long legs better.
Okay. Yeah, one thing I am worried about is that Twist has not really shown very confident in punishing lows, which is surprising seeing how good he is at blocking lows, but...
Oh.
Ooh. Okay, throws out of the corner. Oh,
And there's the crouch dash low, the most impressive tool in her entire kit.
man, that felt like a beefy plus frame hit. Holy.
Fight.
She
Ooh,
has
tucking
a
the second hit.
go into it too.
Yeah, it seems like a really nice tool. Ooh, some remember I'm playing. Oh, the float, but wasn't ready for it. Oh, like you said again, the crouch dash low. So close to the corner.
Scariest part about that is the same frame data as her going for her lightning upper, and
Oh,
so you do have to block a mid low setup there for things that look exactly the same.
oh yeah, that would definitely be difficult, but gosh, I'm trying to press after the jump in. Sitting on a full bar of super, but it doesn't look like some of them really knows how to use it very much for EXEP. Yup.
He's trying to spend all of his butter on reversals.
Yup. Good block. Ooh,
Top
actually.
is a high. You can punish it.
Yup. Ooh. Yeah, like I said earlier,
I'd like to see a lot more frame trapping buttons from McTwist though. Not really utilizing back one or the stomach crusher as much as like I would like to see him.
yeah, it'd be nice if he was, because he's so good at like ducking certain highs or blocking lows, but we're not seeing that while standing launcher, which is surprising seeing how strong it is from Josie.
Yeah, I mean, it's the fastest crouching launcher in the game.
Yeah, tied with Kazuya, right? Twin
No,
Pistons.
Twin Pistons is 14 frames.
Oh,
Josie-
it's 14? Oh, it's faster.
Yes, it is 1 frame faster.
Oh my.
The
Yeah, I'm
big difference
surprised.
though is that the combo from it is very difficult. It is infamously difficult.
I've heard it's really tricky, so
Yeah.
yeah. Is there any kind of like guaranteed damage you can get off it if not go for the full combo?
You can go for the soccer kick, yeah, if you want to
Okay.
get like some guaranteed damage from it.
Okay. So I wonder if we'll
And,
see
like-
something like that.
Yeah, the difference between doing like the optimal combo or even just like a small combo and just going for the soccer kick is only like 16, 14 damage. So it's really not that big of a loss if
Terrible.
you want to count your cards.
I like the difference. Not quite as difficult, but the difference between a perfect electric follow up on a counter hit down 4-2 as opposed to just a normal electric follow up. Yeah. Sticking with the Akuma, don't blame him. Worked out last time, so.
Well, he won, so he couldn't switch.
Oh yeah, that's right. Twist. I'd still like to see a lot more crouch punishing. With how well they've been having opportunities to punish like that, but
Their ability to switch from defense to offense isn't matching up completely.
yeah, probably not quite confident when to press. Ooh,
I think
good
that's-
block, but
I think that's a big thing for players who haven't been playing Tekken for a while. But I think Twist just hasn't been playing Tekken for as long as other players.
yeah, we're fairly new to Tekken. Oh, we saw something there.
Yeah, it doesn't do the whole string though.
That down 4-2-1 from Kasama Monroe, though, really unsafe, but I'm really seeing a punish from that. Yeah, the sweep as well. Depends on the EX Hadoken, but still manages to close out the round.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh. Yeah, still no big openings for Twist, but Kasama Monroe keeping it nice and tight. DP on plus frames. I like it. Yeah, that's
no
launch punishable, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a
At the
Big
very
missed
least, you
opportunity.
get a back one to set up a frame trap.
Round 3.
yeah, unfortunate.
Something that he could watch out for is that Josie can do her 1+2 parry against a focus attack.
Oh,
Attack is not immune to parries, despite what some people might think.
Wait, is focus attack unblockable if you charge it all the way?
No.
Okay. It's just a power crush, right?
Yeah, it's just a power crush in the combo.
Okay. Yeah, looks like Summer could close out with a DP. Oh, hitting him with the. I don't know why this isn't Tekken. Yeah, Kasama closing it out and placing 5th. Twist still doing a really impressive showing in
No, it's still
Tekken
so
6.
it's first 3. So we got one more.
Oh, right, we still got one more.
Oh,
All right, they still got a chance. See if they can. We saw a little bit more of the crouch punishment, but
still
So-
wasn't completely there. Yeah.
yeah, like you said, it seems like they're not quite a Tekken player, so they're missing some of those fundamental punishes. Which, wait, Josie does have just a normal down 4-2 launcher, right? Just got a
Yes.
lot of evasion on it.
It's there.
Okay.
It's a 15 frame, so it's
Okay.
not as fast as some of the other characters, but it's around average.
Okay, that's good. That can still punish Kuma's down 4-2-1, right?
Down 4-2-1. No,
Oh, it can?
that's minus 13.
Ah,
If you want to punish down 4-2-1 against Akuma, I think it's better to go for maybe.
Round 1.
Yeah, no, I don't know exactly.
yeah, starting with immediate. Good block, but these punishes are really going to start hurting. Oh my goodness.
Sidestepping.
These DPs are just really hurting. Ooh, okay, gets a launcher.
There it is. Bulldog loops. Goes for the corner.
Yep.
Doesn't get the entire wall combo, but does cash out a little bit.
Ooh, that power crush not quite working out. That back turn was scary. DP? No? Okay. Oh,
No,
there it is, though. No punish, but guess they're okay.
McTwish could be using 3-3 to punish a lot of these. Because 3-3 is a very good punish. Very consistent and very safe. If it does
Nice.
fail.
Yeah. Oh, gets another launcher, but drops the follow-up.
Empty
Ooh.
stance into a grab. That was very good. He had been going for a follow-up the entire time, so that was a good Are You Awake situation.
Yeah, good conditioning. Ooh,
2-2.
I think they
breaks the
could
wall.
have killed there, right?
Actually, yeah, it could have, because he broke the wall with 4 forward. Or 4-4.
These health bars are not looking healthy. Ooh, yeah.
Round 3.
Does look like Twist is making some adaptations, though, so...
He is. He's going from trying to play against him for not knowing what he's doing and trying to just play solidly and take small chip damage wherever he can.
We're not quite getting a... Man, that DP just really not helping out
He's
Twist
calling
right
him
here.
out for hesitating for his wall rising.
Yup. Farmer definitely catching on to that and just giving him hell for it.
KO.
Back to
Round 4.
Alright, looks like Twist is still in this, though. Farmer sitting on 2 super bars, but I feel like he's just going to be using it on EX moves for the most part. Oh, good orbital.
in most situations, trying to go for the optimal knee combo from the butterfly kick is not the best. You should normally just go for down 3-4.
Oh, wow.
You win.
I think, yeah, we're definitely seeing Twist slowly start to hesitate less on defense. Go for more punishes now, which is nice.
I think that's a very important thing to have with Josie. A lot
Yeah,
of
like you said.
something that does carry over from Bruce to her is that even if her tools, well, their tools are very strong, hesitation is what will hurt them the most. You have to be a very, very aggressive and very ready to react with them.
Yeah, for sure. That hesitation is really hurting, but now they're starting to just, like I said, play a bit more solidly, not really try and play the matchup quite as much. Seems to be working out quite a bit. I wonder if we'll see Kasama Momoa switch it up or just stick with the Kuma. He's got a couple games to work with, so
He does. He does have a lot of leeway.
yeah. So I guess we'll see. And Twist might. I'm not sure. It does seem like Twist is learning more of the player matchup right now, less the character matchup. So even if he switches up the character, it might still carry over somewhat.
To some degree, as long as Monroe doesn't pick a character that he's intimately knowledgeable of.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't think we'll see a switch. I think he's gonna try and take this with Akuma.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Get ready
Yep.
for the next
You never know.
Lay. Okay.
Hey, you know what? He's got me every time. Literally every character switch, he's got me. All right. So what is this gonna look like?
We do have a lay player in Crap Time, actually. So I do
Oh, really?
understand this character to some degree.
Okay.
However, I can already tell from what he's doing at the moment that his lay is. I don't
Pretty
wanna-
new.
No, it's not new, but his lay isn't as seasoned. He's not
Okay.
utilizing Haha Step to get his range, and but he is utilizing some of the basic tools.
Oh
If I
yeah.
start, we'll really start to see his knowledge of the character if he starts setting up things like Razor Rush.
round two.
I know Razor Rush is a very infamous move, really good opener for his pressure, right?
Yeah, because it's a 5 hitting move that has 7 different variations of it.
Oh my goodness.
It is a straight up flowchart that you need a diploma to understand.
Yeah.
And-
Like definitely infamous
Emperor
for how
of
many. Yeah. Also infamous for how many stances he's got. Like, holy. Oh, but yeah, I think we've seen Razor Rush a couple times, right?
Yeah, we've seen it twice, but he's never canceled it in anything. He's just let it rock and then tried to go back to neutral.
Okay.
Round three.
Seems to just be trying to play the fashion game at this point. Because to be fair, his fashion game does seem to be on point.
I mean, any character based off of Jackie Chan can't really go wrong, you know?
Yep.
Goes for the Dragon's Bite, but doesn't hit it, he ducks it. Should be known that is a high grab.
Oh wow. That felt like a beefy power crush.
Hey, and you were right when you said earlier that McTwist is
KO.
just learning the player matchup rather than the character matchup. He's not even caring about who the character is. He's just trying to play off of the tendencies of the player.
Yeah, and with this many character switches, does kind of make sense because oh, that's a big hop kick.
And
Oh, this could be it here. You're not in a good spot right now. Ooh,
oh,
it's a
he
big
recovered from the
over.
trade.
Oh, no ender though. Oh wow,
Ball bounce, but he does the butt crusher too early.
it's a mid though. Yup, Kasama taking it.
You're not good.
Yeah, the adaptations were
Unfortunate
too
that-
little, too late.
Yeah, he was getting there. If he had a little bit more time, or if this was a money match instead, I think he would have been able to get to where he needs to go sooner. But unfortunately, he ran out of time.
Yup, good stuff to Kasama changing up as much as they could, but yeah, honestly, that was a pretty good showing from Twist. I really like seeing those adaptations just mid set. Really fun stuff.
I like it more when players try to stick to a single thing and improve on things a little at a time. I like seeing that from players.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe we'll see them next time and have a lot more punishes down, be unstoppable.
Yeah, his defense was good whenever he was on the back foot. So if he gets more used to punishing and more used to shoring up his tournament combos, I think he'll be easily on winner's side by next time.
Definitely, especially those bulldog loops. We saw they had a lot of success with the bulldog loops, but it was more the enders they were missing,
Yeah,
which was unfortunate.
problem a big thing with this is bulldog loops are bad.
Oh,
So if we're talking about the other Tekkens, bulldog loops were your bread and butter. You know, they were your chest beating gorilla moves. They did everything for you as a Bruce player.
yep.
Fortunately, Josie has fragile legs, and her bulldog loops don't do a lot of damage. And unless you're going specifically for wall carry, you don't really get as much out of bulldog loops as you would just going for a much shorter route.
Okay. Not quite worth the execution at that point. Might as
Yeah.
well just go for the simpler stuff.
Yeah, about that point.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay, looks like we got.
No, go ahead.
I was just about to say, it looks like we got Tai Chi and Mr. Carnival up next, but looks like we're still waiting on, I think, Tai Chi. So, yeah, what were you saying earlier?
I was just gonna talk more on the differences of Bruce and Josie, but I think we should get in the mindset of this current match first.
Yeah, I know we've seen. Yeah, we haven't seen these two fight yet because this is still winter side. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure how this is going. I know we saw quite a few G-Clef cannons from Mr. Carnival, getting quite a lot of damage off of that. But as far as Tai Chi, he's been throwing out a lot of stances and just so many wake up unblockables.
From my playing against Tai Chi and watching Carnival, I want to put this more in Carnival's favor. Tai Chi knows what he's doing on Yoshi, which is actually quite a rare thing.
Definitely.
But in the end, Carnival is indeed still playing a better character in a better matchup with much more consistent tools. So unless he has the knowledge or just ends up getting the space to set up all the funky stuff that can negate consistency, I think this will be still more in Mr. Carnival's favor.
Yeah, I also feel
Put
like
Tai
one
Chi
thing.
out just because Tai Chi seems like he understands the majority of Yoshi's tools.
Yeah. One thing I feel like we will see a bit is that if Mr. Carnival does Party Crash at the right time, we'll probably get a float because Tai Chi does do a lot of things that puts him in the air, so I'm wondering if we'll see that. You know, like right there, but man, Tai Chi already backing himself into the corner, but oh my goodness. Whoa. I feel like every time I watch Yoshimitsu, there's just so many moves, I'm like, what even was that?
Remember how earlier I was talking about how Leo has the third most amount of moves not on the move list? Yoshi takes number 2.
I'm not surprised.
So even if you completely study his move list, you won't know everything.
Yeah, he's got a tool for every scenario, but you gotta know the tool.
Even scenarios that don't exist in the game. But
Alien
yeah,
Invasion, Yoshi's got something for that.
Round two.
Okay, but yeah, like I said, Mr. Carnival taking round 1 and just playing it really solidly.
I'd like
Looks
to
like-
see Tai Chi take his space and create plus frames with his spin kicks and better running buttons, though. I think he has the tools to do it with his back turn movement tech.
Okay, and yeah, we did see him use some of that earlier on the first round, kind of backing towards the corner. But
Yeah,
ooh, good interrupt on the Power Crush. Ooh, nice tag back. And she's back turn. That was huge. Oh,
armors after the shiny arrow.
bad axes, yup. Rage art, that might have been a misinput.
Yeah, that's gonna be blocked.
Yeah, that's
I
unfortunate.
don't think he has a more important input that's similar. So I don't know what he could have been pressing in that situation. He
Might have
missed
just been
the
a-
combo though.
Ooh, unfortunate. Yeah, might have
That
just
is
been a
one
panic
of
move.
the situations where Yoshi's like weirdness can't really save him. Is that if he drops a combo near the end, he really doesn't have a way to recover.
And I feel like, oh yeah, we've seen
One
panic
for one.
rage arts from both players now. Ooh, good low block though.
He pull up
Blocks
cannon,
G-Cliff
but that
cannon.
is minus big time.
Yeah, gonna get a big punish off that. Close it out. Ooh, misses the party crasher.
And more he's getting this pressure to be able to take space and not have to play right in his face. This is what
Yep.
Yoshi kind of wants.
Yeah. One thing I am realizing, a bit of a small note, but I feel like this Yoshimitsu costume, the effects for his unblockables are just so much harder to see.
That is something to take into advantage of, to account for online, is that there's such a variety of colors, and the unblockable effect is based on whatever effect pack you use. So if you happen to be using a color that the other person's vision is not a friend of, that could be possible. I personally, if someone's using one of the darker colors, I can't see it at all because I got one eye
Color
and
character
low
pick.
light vision.
Oh man, that's gonna be rough.
Luckily, he's using one of the brighter packs, so I was able to see it. I just still couldn't do anything.
Honestly, if I saw it, I'd probably still just block and die for it.
Yeah, too scared to press something.
Yep. How do you
But
think? Yeah, go for it.
I was saying, but Carnival still ended up taking that, kind of like how I predicted. But it wasn't for the reason I predicted, though. He,
Yeah, definitely.
in the end, it came down to him stopping Tai from being able to take space and utilize Yoshi's better range buttons.
How do you think Flash is going to come into this matchup? Because I know Flash does kind of have some wonky interactions in certain matchups because of how fast it is, but
Well, we saw Carnival not using spin too, very much, not setting up a frame trap. So I think Ty's catching on the fact that he knows that Flash is an option and that he knows how to use Flash in weird situations. So I think Ty's has that move locked off. In
true,
this
because that
case,
is neutral on block, right?
yeah, it is.
Yeah, so even though it's neutral on block,
Round
just
one.
Julie just doesn't have anything faster than Flash, so. Right.
Another thing that's sealed off in this this matchup is the back jump kick. Normally, that's a very powerful tool for Yoshi, but the fact that Julia can moves in like burst movement more than like in a steady stream means that he can't really rely on it to call something out.
Oh, that's true. That's definitely made difficult on his end.
Fight.
But yeah. Oh! That was
Turn hop kick
interesting. Oh wow. Not a
misses the
ton.
unblockable though because of the tech.
Yes, Flash. Oh, it drops the Flash combo though. Ooh, 1-1. That felt plus.
Asura is not as plus as you think it is, but you still have to be careful because if you try to do a 10 frame immediately after, hop kick will beat it.
Oh,
Round three.
yeah, that is just. Yoshimitsu having so many awkward situations that kind of hard to know when you should press or not.
Yeah, the real way to fight Yoshi, in my opinion, I might be wrong on this, is to really force him to have to play solid.
Which he's not very good at with his moveset.
No, he can. He can easily play solid. He has a good 10 frame punish. He has a good down forward one. He has good low options. So he can ideally play perfect Tekken. But ideally he doesn't want to because there's other characters who can play perfect Tekken better than he can. on paper at least.
He's got that massive move list for a reason, so yeah, it looks like Daichi is making some adjustments, taking this 2-1 right now, so
Yeah, he's seeing that he can't really get his range very much, so instead he's relying on plus frames and he's trying to pressure him right back.
yeah, very smart from him. Good adaptations, and yeah, we'll see if Mr. Carnival can bring it back. Oh, there's that neutral block ender, but like you said, respecting the flash and just not pressing.
KO.
Keeping it clean though, just
Final round.
pressuring normally and just not trying to leave any gaps. Ooh, follows up the shotgun. Good block on the power crush, but
Goes for arrow but doesn't complete it.
Yeah, that's a really strong thing about bow and arrow is that you can just do the first slow hit, right? Not go to the mid.
Yeah, and it's not a heavy load too, so blocking it won't make him stumble.
Yup.
Sets up an unblockable, gets it.
Adds on a nice chunk of damage. Oh, blocks in time though. Good
tech.
tech on the throw. Ooh, G left cannon.
Rainbow.
Doesn't quite
Okay,
kill.
mix
What's for
up.
breakfast?
Oh.
Oh, gets out of there. Oh, that was the fastest
knows
slowdown
that
I've ever seen.
He knows that if he doesn't cancel those kicks, that you can take your turn back.
Yeah, good stuff from Mr. Carnival right now. Up 2-0 at the moment. See if Taichi can bring that back, but we did see Taichi make some adjustments though, and it did work out for a bit. But
he was getting a lot closer, but at the same time, we saw Carnival reacting to the fact that he was pressuring more and going for strings that normally Flash would beat out. So now we have to watch out for, like, is Taichi going to go back to waiting for Flash, trying to take distance, or is he going to keep trying to do this pressure, and is Carnival going to be able to take his turn back and just ignore Flash's existence again?
yeah, because we did see a couple flashes mid-set, but nothing that really hurt too badly, especially when he dropped the first combo, so... Looks like Taichi's going to have to really make Mr. Carnival scared of that flash option again if he wants to start getting some space back, but... So far, a surprisingly close set. Even though the set count's 2-0, it's not as one-sided as you'd think right now. Who do you think takes better advantage of walls in this matchup?
Definitely Julia. Julia can get a lot of damage off of walls, and she has a lot of ways to do cross-up setups with the big jump. Yoshi still needs walls to get big damage too, so it's really a damned if you don't, damned if you do situation where they both need walls, but
Both
she
of them
doesn't
don't really
need
want
as
it.
much.
Yeah, getting a good chunk off that down forward 4-2-1. Mad Axe is just such a fast command grab. I don't think I've seen many people tag it.
Yeah, it's very difficult to take it. It'll beat out most OS timings too.
Ooh. In rage right now, but good low poke. Yeah, I don't think Julia's rage drive doesn't really do a ton, right? It pushes you super far back to the
It gives
wall,
pulse
but
frames.
yeah. Ooh.
Oh, so a lot of the Chinese characters have the ability to kill you on block with their rage arts. If they push you into a wall, the chip damage can kill you.
Oh. That's
So
right, I remember seeing that once.
Yeah, Leo, Feng Wei, Julia.
Okay.
I think that's it. Zhao Yu can't do it anymore. She used to be able to.
There's that flash off of the down 4-2, canceling the swift step.
And substitution jutsu gets him out of dodge, but puts him right back into the wall. It's tough cannon wall splats. Tide wall takes lives. Just barely out of range for the jab, and super step comes in.
Yup, they knew to press, but didn't quite press correctly, sadly. There's that flash again. Yeah, Mr. Carnival going through for a lot of like movement cancels, but not working out. Ooh, so step through.
Doesn't go for the full damage off of the bow and arrow. He might have actually been able to kill. Yep.
There's that chip damage again, like you said. Oh yeah, power crushes through it all.
Yeah. Slap Happy wasn't able to do much.
Man, this is looking like a repeat of last time. It's actually making adjustments taken too, but Mr. Carnival not out of this yet. Good tech. She's been really good at teching everything but Mad Axes right now, which is really helping him out. Puts the sword away. Do you think that's gonna make much difference here? Or?
If he's not having a lot of chances to go for unblockable setups, I think Kumite actually is a little better.
Okay.
Because it does give him options to full damage off of like 12 frames and 14 frames.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
KO.
And he can
Ooh,
always
trade-
bring the sword back really fast with Flash, too, like we saw a second ago.
Yep.
So if you have a
Yes.
chance to set up Kumite with no downside, I think Kumite is actually pretty good here.
Okay. Yeah, having a more solid punish game does seem like a really nice trade-off. Yeah, Taichi is still closing it out, so he is on the board. Now it's 2-1, so Taichi not out of this yet. It still seems like Flash is still putting in a decent amount of work, but
Oh yeah, no, it's saving him in these in between situations where he's swapping between pressure and trying to make space. So he's really combining the two play styles that he was utilizing around the first two sets, and
yep,
kind of using
definitely.
Flash as a bridge between the two.
Get ready for the
Especially when Julia has a lot of cancels, like for down forward 2, canceling the Swift Step, or down forward 1, cancel into the rolls. I saw he was canceling. He was using Flash quite a bit to interrupt those, because yeah, Julia does have some really good mix-ups there, but a lot of the time Flash just kind of eats them alive because she stays so close when she cancels them. See if Taichi can still keep it going and keep Mr. Carnival on the back foot. Yeah, we've definitely seen that like double kind of jump kick from Taichi quite a bit. Like just
It's a
there.
very
Oh,
important part of Yoshi's gameplay because it's very safe. It can crush lows, and if he gets a hit, or like if he thinks the opponent's not going to do anything, he can set it up into Majin Butterfly.
and it looks like Mr. Carnival seeing that Taichi's starting to pick up on his pressure can't on his
Oh, he doesn't
cancel
want that to
button.
happen again.
Yup. Oh, good block in the slide.
round 2.
Yeah, Mr. Carnival trying to cancel early to stop Flash earlier on, but Flash still managed to trade with her, so
That's the thing. People tend to mistake because the way the Flash hits that it's invincible. It's not. You can trade with it easily.
yeah, it
It really
is.
just depends on when the actual frames of the move it's trading with comes out.
Yep. It is a very fast move, but no invincibility for sure. But it looks like Mr. Carnival making more adjustments back, but Mad Axes again, like you said, super difficult to tag.
And Rainbow Drop. It's not Soul Calibur, so
Oh,
Great.
no wall tag.
yup, and man, just
3.
getting that wall standing. I believe that was once wall standing 3. Yeah, putting the sword away to get better punishes. Ooh,
Top
good.
kick. This is gonna hurt.
Oh,
He didn't have his sword
flashes?
away, so he wasn't able to do run leaps though.
Oh,
think
that's
he-
unfortunate.
Yeah, I think he went for an unblockable setup and hit the wrong.
That's really gonna
button.
hurt. Yep, they go to the wall. They get a no combo, no too far. Really bad spot right now. Mr. Carnival could close this set out, but that chip damage, but finishing G-Clef Cannon and that's it. Yep, alright. Daichi not out of this yet.
Fight.
We haven't seen a single tech on Rainbow Bridge.
Yeah, that's hit every single time. We've seen a lot of that though. Block the double kicks into. Is that like a parry of sorts?
It's just a teleport. It works the same way as Master Raven's or Kuni's does,
Okay.
but it is very safe. I think it's like -1.
Oh my. You could probably press advantage off of that in some places. Oh, it goes for the launcher. Oh, presses though, and that'll be it. Mr. Carnival taking it. I know I mentioned that a long time ago, that follow-up to Party Crasher, but did not think we'd see it. Man, Mr. Carnival cleaning it up and taking
Yeah.
it.
I'm kind of disappointed that it went exactly as I predicted. I kind of wanted to see a bit more.
A bit more of this matchup.
Yeah, it's a fun matchup to watch because on one side, Josie's a very straightforward, oppressive character. She is the definition of this game's meta. On the other hand, Yoshi is a character that really shows off the player's personality and expression. And I was really liking the different back and forth between the two players, trying to enforce the way they play.
Definitely, it was definitely super fun watch. And with all the, they were definitely making flat fork super well. So, and I believe Daichi's now in loser, so he could still make it back up to.
Yeah, so he'll be fighting the winner between Harry Maruka and Hoodie Batman. So, regardless of what he does, he's going to be fighting a wrestler.
Oh boy, let's hope he knows how to tech his throws.
We did see him taking Mad Axe a lot, so he definitely has his 1 and 1+2 techs. But these characters are going to come at weird timing, so you never know what's going to happen.
Yep, and I believe, haven't we seen Armor
Yes, we
King
have.
King?
We
Is
have
this the
already
same?
seen
Wait, have we? Is this a rematch? Wait,
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think there was a different King player, but
No, it is not.
okay. Yeah, it'd definitely be interesting to see this. Well, last time you said King definitely wins this because of the neutral, right?
Yeah, King is theoretically wins this because he has much stronger buttons in the neutral, and he has much stronger ways to set up his plus frames, set up his frame traps, set up favorable situations. However, unlike normal, where King likes to have some distance, Armored King likes to have the distance too, and Armored King utilizes that distance a little bit stronger.
Oh wait, we're seeing the
Jack?
Jack stuff. Oh, I mean, Jack is like kind of the definition of simple but effective in this game, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're an American player, you gotta know you know the matchup against Jack. You have to.
Yep.
Everyone knows the Jack Daddy himself, Anakin.
Yep. And yeah, I think Anakin just somewhat recently won a pretty big tournament, right?
He did.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see how this will go.
And we're getting the Rock Band costume too.
So Jack's outfits are great.
Good thing we don't have rules about this because this is banned in World Tour.
Yeah, I know a Street Fighter had some band costumes, but I don't think we had that for this bracket. Yeah. Already seen the down back ones, which are just super solid low, gives him some plus frames, and that was interesting.
I'm not liking these piston punches though. I don't really think they work well in this matchup where Jack could be using things like jackhammer, down back one, his jabs to really control the space.
And Jackhammer's a super nice mid, leads to good damage, but I'm not sure if Hoodie Batman has the follow-up down to it, because it is kind of tricky.
Yeah, it is a perfect frame to
Yeah,
do the
so-
boot stuff. But in the end, Jackhammer is +4, so
Yeah, so... I don't think we've seen a Jackhammer yet. I think we saw one, like a jab into it, which I think that was a string, but...
yeah, raw. You only get the plus frames if you do raw Jackhammer.
Yeah.
Backbreaker, miss Jackhammer.
Oh. Oh,
Getting
that's
the
an interesting
optimal combo too.
That's kind of cool. Man, just going for the toes, just relentless.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh. There it is again.
The roof raiser is so fun to see.
It's such a funny move. That looks really unsafe.
Yeah. So he's in a counter hit state. If you whiff that, up until he retakes his stance. So he had forever to go for something there.
Wow. Ooh. Yeah, we're seeing quite. Oh, it goes for the toes again.
Round 4.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of whiff punishing from Hoodie Batman actually, with mostly just launch punish whiffs. Like we saw a lot of down forward 2 surprisingly, and oh, back one. Doesn't get a big combo off it though. Interesting trade. Oh, that's
Goes for it again, even though he missed last time.
gonna get interrupted a bit. Oh, great down 4-2, but Jack doesn't do a ton of damage, but still closes it out.
Final
Jack,
round.
yeah, Jack is on the
Fight.
lower damage side of the spectrum without like very high risk launchers, but he can still easily hit that 65 mark.
Which is really nice. Ooh, gets hop beat. I'm guessing that was a down back 1 hop beat. Oh, it doesn't take the giant swing.
It was a counter hit.
Oh, that's guaranteed. And it hits the wall.
You win.
Well, it's like Hoodie Batman, not I think the Jack pick was working surprisingly well. I wonder if he'll stick with it.
Yeah, he was controlling space very well, and he was getting a lot of pokes in situations where I think his Armored King might not have been able to. I don't know if a switch would be the best here. It could work if he just applies the same playstyle and the same rhythm.
Definitely. I think just some fine tuning and he's got this.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit less of the pistols that he was using a lot more. I think they're not really necessary in this matchup. I think it's better just to slow the pace down and force him into a jab battle.
Be nice to see a lot more Jackhammer because that's just such a solid move that
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't. I don't think did we even see one? I know we saw the one from the string.
We
But
never saw any hit. They were
Oh, okay.
all. He tried to use all of them on Wake Up, and King was able to roll out because they can't hit crouching target. Not crouching targets. They can't hit OTG.
Okay. Yeah, it'd definitely be nice to see some more of those. I know Anakin uses that as a poke quite often, seeing how nice
Is-
it is.
Yeah, it's incredibly plus, and any jab that hits can give a guaranteed jackhammer on block.
Yeah,
Ryan,
but now we're seeing Brian, which is
he counter hit King.
yup. I know. Okay, I know we're probably not going to see a taunt jet upper because of how difficult it is and the fact that it's
No.
online. But if we do, I'm gonna scream.
We
I'm
could
saying
always
it.
see a taunt massacre though, because
True.
there is a way to do that easily on
Round
controllers.
fight.
Okay. Yeah. You think King has the advantage here? Because, I mean, I feel like King Armor King really loved the stage just because of the floor breaks.
No, Brian can break the floor very easily too.
Oh, okay. Missed the technical
Ideally-
adjustment there.
Ideally, this is more in Brian's favor.
Brian definitely, Oh, 4-4-3.
Yeah, he waited too late after the dash cancel to get that.
Oh, goes into the 1-2-1+2. Back one, giving so many beefy plus frames. Oh my goodness, he did it again.
KO.
Yeah.
Round
So-
2.
With Brian, kind of the same vein as Jack, his jabs are very good. You need to use your faster, less rewarding buttons to set up your pressure before you can start going for these counter hit stuff.
Yeah,
And
and
just
after
not giving
Jack's-
him a chance.
gets out of the unblockable setup. And just like Marduk, Brian is missing a generic down forward one, but instead is the machine
Actually,
gun
not
blow.
really. He has he has the Vulcan punches, and actually those are incredibly oppressive.
Fight.
I know you can hit confirm them, right, to get some pretty big damage.
Yeah, if he hits one, he'll hit all of them.
Okay.
You just have to hit them in the rhythm. But the fact, even if they're not like initially super plus or like incredibly minus, the fact that he has 5 or 6 follow-ups means that you can easily stagger them to create some amazing pressure.
Yeah, I see it a lot of the time. They just do a couple, delay it a lot. 'Cause just the sheer amount of delay you can move between them is insane. Great tech, though. Ooh. The triple? Damn. Yeah, game 2 not working out either.
Yeah,
Brian, do you think the Brian pick could work, or do you think he should go back to
No.
Jack?
I think the way Hoodie Batman plays is he's not too good at these really fast situations where he gets pressure at like a very fast rate. So I think characters like Brian who need to use very lightning fast pressure to set up what they actually want to do. I don't think that's really fits into with the way Hoodie Batman feels comfortable playing. I think I would like to see him either go back to Jack, go back to his Armored King, go back to another heavier character, something that allows him to enforce his playstyle without a lightning fast pressure.
Definitely, because we saw that the Jack was working very well, just with some fine tuning it'd work out, but I feel like the Brian just felt a lot less solid. But Yeah, I guess we'll see. I do imagine we're going to see another character change, but as far as to who, we might have another Kasai Monroe just mixing us up with the character choices.
Back to Armored King. That's what I
Armor
was
King,
expecting.
okay. Okay.
His Armored King wasn't looking bad, so I think he does have the advantage in this situation. He just needs to shore up his sides and play to the matchup better.
Yeah. It definitely
Round one.
another Forgotten Realm, so
Fight.
pretty. Oh, it gets a low. Oh, starting to get some big pressure going. Oh, misses the alley kick, gets whiff punish for it. Oh, spring kick, a double spring kick. Oh, he could have got something really big there.
Yeah, he could have gone just for the raw grab and gotten the back grab.
Ooh, blocks the low parry.
This is his chance. Wall break. Take it back. Dark shoulder. Nope.
Oh, he's gonna do something on Wake Up, isn't he? Oh. One
Full
thing,
crash
Armor
doesn't get anything, but his 10 frame punishes it.
KO.
Presses
keeps
on
it
the mid.
simple.
Round two.
Yeah, that's one thing. A lot of characters can add a ton of damage on their combos with Rage Drive, but Armor King just not having access to a very good Rage Drive. Oh, Shining Wizard.
Oh, he could have punished that.
Moves that leave him on the floor like that. I know we saw, I believe, Kendabe's TV on the first tournament with Bob doing a lot of
KO.
strings that left him on the floor and going unpunished, but
Round three.
It's very hard to punish characters that lie on the floor, ideally. Not a lot of characters have any big consistent way to put them in. Sleeper hold? He's going to go for the backheads? Yep.
ooh,
He's going to put him in the... Yeah.
good chunk, got a bit of
when you
OP.
pressure the king, if you have a way to put him on his stomach, you should always go for it. It will
Round four.
stop his really good get up for and his spring kicks.
Yeah, I know we saw a lot of spring kicks from the King here, but oh, and I believe you can roll after the giant swing, right? But we
Yeah,
haven't
to
seen him.
reduce the damage to an extent.
Yeah, you can't do it on the wall, but mid screen like that you can. Ooh,
Doesn't get the big punish, but he does get a giant
is
swing
he
out of it.
dead here? No,
not.
okay.
If he was a little bit closer to the wall, he would have been.
Oh, Shining
Shining
Wizard to
Wizard.
close it out. Man, yeah, 3-0 to Harry Maraca. Hoodie Batman not able to close it out with his diverse character choices. Yeah, good stuff from both players. It's actually pretty nice to see all the characters switching.
It was.
I do
I think-
feel like
I think if Hoodie Batman stuck with Armored King from the beginning and then slowly adapted, I think he would have actually been able to bring it back. But I think the character choices was good to show. I think it was a good learning opportunity.
definitely. Yeah, I feel like I think he was so close on the Jack matchup as well that just some fine tuning would have had him take it, but great showing still. Yeah, it looks like next we have Tai Chi and Harry Maraca.
Team on team violence.
Yep. So yeah, I'm not sure how this goes either, but I know Tai Chi probably trying to get back up to grand finals to hopefully fight because I think it was Mr. Carnival again. So
For the
try
run
and get that
back.
revenge match. Yep. So yeah, I'm not sure how this goes. How do you think this is gonna go out?
Well,
So we got the King and Yoshimitsu
I think
pick.
this is in Yoshimitsu's favor. King has a lot of weird tools in his own right, but I don't think his tools go in the same direction as King's. There's also the fact that we've been seeing Tai Chi teching a lot, so I don't think giant throw is going to be too much of an issue. But we haven't really seen Maraca been put into teching situations himself, so I don't know if Rainbow Grab is going to be much of a big determinator in this situation.
Yeah, and we saw that throw pretty much not getting teched almost at all. Just
And seems Morocco has a bit of a better idea of this matchup because he switched to a frame trapping situation on round start.
Yep.
Is
Definitely.
getting put back by Tai Chi though.
Yeah, these two are training partners, so they should be like familiar with
Oh, I
each
don't
other.
think you live this.
Oh, that Soul Stealer!
Oh.
Not
Yeah,
gonna
definitely
kill.
a lot of the player matchup knowledge here. Yup.
Great.
Nice block on the down four.
In this matchup, it really has to be a player call for Soul Stealer because in this matchup, there's nothing stopping King from getting a counter hit chain throw from it.
Oh yeah.
And as you know, if a throw is counter hit, you can't tech it, and same goes for chain throws. If it's counter hit, the first hit of it cannot be teched, so it's a little bit of guaranteed damage.
Yup.
Round 3.
And yeah, like King Geo said earlier, these two are training partners, so it just seems like there's a lot of player familiarity coming into this.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot less up forward movement and a more things that are a bit more specific.
Like, yeah, that rainbow drop, like you said earlier, doing a good chunk of damage. Oh, there's that hop knee. Oh, yeah, just taking the damage.
Elbow.
Standing forward, just... Oh, it looks like he was crushing to block it, but he didn't believe.
Round 4. Fight.
Alright, gets the low. Gets an alley kick. Trey's on the float, though, so he can't get anything off of it.
He's like not pressing like buttons one after another. He's like delaying it by like a frame or two. Like he's not trying to catch something, but like he's trying to tell him that he's ready to catch something.
Final
But he's still getting the hits for it though.
fight.
Yeah, trying to deter him from it. Oh,
Tai
There it
Chi
is
does
again.
not want though. This man is choosing violence. He is getting counter
will be
hit and going for big
peace.
stuff himself.
there will be no peace today. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, like in that string, Tai Chi either pressing or choosing to duck, but... Wow, that
Feel
did
it
a chunk.
twister.
You win.
Man, yeah, Harry Morocco taking game 1.
I was not expecting that actually. I was thinking Tai Chi would be a lot more solid in this situation,
Yeah.
but he was getting hit in like in a lot of frame traps.
Looks like Harry Morocco knows that he likes to press some buttons, so went for a lot more strings like that to get himself killed.
Yeah, down forward one definitely showed its head in this matchup a lot more than normal. Aaron Morocco
Definitely.
hasn't been making a huge use of it, but in this one it was like the shining beacon.
Yeah, it was getting so much damage in the extensions as well. Just Tai Chi was eating a lot of them, so I think if he slows it down a bit, he definitely start taking. Because even with all those hits, it was a pretty even game, 2-3. So
It was.
and we'll see if he can make that adaptation or if he still chooses violence.
I mean, I think once you choose violence, you can't stop choosing violence. In my opinion,
There's no going back.
there really isn't. Because if you go back, then they're just going to keep pressuring you over and over and over again. You just really have to choose violence in a different rhythm until you can bring it into your own dimension.
A different flavor of violence, if you will.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I guess
Man,
we'll see
welcome
if
Blueberry, he has to bring out cherry or maybe even the elusive root beer.
root beer violence, my favorite. Yeah, I wonder if Flash will come in because I don't know if that was what he was mashing earlier. I don't think he can squeeze out of too many strings with that, but
I really don't know either.
yeah. But yeah, like you
I play a lot of
said,
Tekken myself, but I don't really see a lot of Yoshis. And when I do, they're normally not too much of an issue for me.
yeah. Oh wow,
Spin
Already
cancel
getting-
into rainbow drop.
already getting 2 of those lows, and even with even Yoshimitsu can close that out.
Round 2. Fight.
Whoa, okay, that was
Yeah, he's changed the flavor of the violence. He's staying aggressive, but he's just doing it in a different vein. Showing
like
a
you
button
said.
and then changing it into something different at the last moment. Using these empty cancels to his advantage. Aaron Morocco
Really-
seems like he's seen this movie before, though.
Yep, he knows the story. Ooh, ducks the... Oh, that's gonna be big. Goes for the
Doesn't
unblockable
want to
setup,
deal with
but
Spirit Shield.
yeah, it's like, nah, I know you, I know you.
Yeah, some characters have that really fast non-get-up kick, and it does get rid of Spirit Shield setups. Good tech on Shining Wizard.
Yeah, it's that jumping double kick's been putting in a lot of work so far, but I think this is it.
He does have to be very careful of it. I don't think he'll come up very much, but you got to remember King can grab him out of the air from it.
That is true. Either
And
Shining
not,
Wizard or Giant Swing could really hurt.
yeah, not just those. His normal grab can air throw as well.
Oh, that's right. And with good whiff punish. Yeah, with how much he is in the air, that could really, even if he's just randomly going for a, oh wait.
Yep. Now
Yup.
you can tell the difference between his regular Rage Art and Soul Stealer, because in Soul Stealer he won't take his second sword out.
Oh.
So there
okay.
is a way to react to which one's which.
Yeah, and Soul Stealer is basically the same animation as Flash, correct?
Yeah, it's the same animation, but with
Yeah.
armor.
So yeah, that was. It looks like you said, Taichi changed up the flavor of violence, and it was working for a bit, but Karamuraka just not having any of it.
Yeah, he had that. He had the disc on Blu-ray, so he's already seen the tech.
The download. It's not even the download, he's got the physical version of that shit. Yeah, it's. I feel like Taichi really just has to calm down a bit if he wants to start catching this. But I'm not sure. Like you said, I don't know if he will.
This is going to be an uphill battle, though.
Yeah, and seeing how they are playing Yoshimitsu, I doubt we'll see a character switch.
No, Yoshi's one of those characters where, like, I can see him having a pocket Gigas or a pocket Kuni, just from like standpoint of
Applying the
strange
same idea.
characters. Yeah, but most people who have a Yoshi tend to stick with Yoshi.
Yeah, there's just so much to learn about the character that becoming a specialist is just kind of how it goes a lot of the time. Yeah, it looks like he's still pressing quite a bit. See if doesn't take the giant swing. Okay. Does roll it though, so it doesn't take the full brunt of the damage.
Yeah, rolling is very important in this matchup. Harry Muraka doesn't use it very much, so it's not as important. But against Kings in general, taking it so you can run forward early to disturb King's running buttons is quite important.
Oh, that was... If he holds that long enough, that's an instant kill, right?
Yeah, but not an instant kill, but it is an unblockable.
Yup. Alright. Yeah, kind of a close round, though. See if Daichi can keep this momentum going.
Yep, that's the tool we haven't seen very much in this, that he can use in this matchup, unlike with Julia, that retreating back kick. And there is the specialty of the Kumite stance.
That solid punish. Oh, back turn, but not... Man. What was that,
Now that
sidestep too? Oh.
Now that he has a sword away, we do have to worry about his flash being a lot more consistent now, too, though.
Oh,
So he
that's
might be able
true.
to actually catch frame traps or pressure better.
Yeah, it does look like Harry Marcus has been keeping pressure more to strings, but like you said, delaying it a couple of frames could just leave just enough
Rainbow.
gap. But that throw does so much damage. I'm never ready for it. Yeah, it looks like Daichi's taking this pretty solidly, and I spoke too soon. Big damage from that counter hit. Okay, 1-1, just keeping it solid. Oh, it tries to flash, but nothing came.
Running hop me. I think that's the first time, only the second time we've seen him get the ender correctly.
Yeah, typically his combos have been pretty solid.
It is. The ender is just very inconsistent.
Yeah. Yeah, Taichi taking it, so now 2-1. Taichi's on the board, and looks like he's making some sort of adjustments, because that was a much more of a uphill battle for Harry Marcus.
It looked kind of the same as the last set too. He was
Yeah.
doing the same thing. It's just this time he didn't back off after he got a decent lead. He just kept going in afterwards.
Yep. Not letting up. Yeah, I think Harry Maracas is going to be on him to stop the violence or not. See if he can close this out, because so far it's been smooth sailing for him, but that last game, that could be a precedent for the rest of the set at this rate.
Get ready for the next battle.
So every time I see the character select, I'm like half expecting to see some incredibly random character switch. After what happened to Kisame Monroe, I'm like, I'm never quite sure.
Yeah. I can't even imagine who these two would have it on the back wing either. Both of their
Yeah.
playstyles are so. They feel so personal. I don't think they. I can't even see them having a separate character.
Yeah, I can't really see it translating to anything else. Oh,
Counter hit back one.
yeah, that's big. Goes to
Gonna
the
go for the
wall. Just takes the damage. Doesn't get the flash. A lot of movement there, but Taichi takes it with a down for 2. Oh, sees the low launcher though. Oh wait.
Mila, Twister.
Oh, I guess the
yeah.
wake up 4 though.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, nice Shining Wizard. Again? Don't tell me it's the 3rd. Okay, there's the flash.
Tries to go for the optimal combo from it because of the wall distance, but parts of it drops. Really unfortunate.
Yeah, I've seen that combo drop quite a few times this tournament, so
I'm not exactly sure why it would though.
yeah. Oh, actually text the
rainbow for the first time in the whole tournament. Someone teched the rainbow.
the first new precedent for that.
KO.
Oh wow.
I think he was expecting the camera to change
Fight.
because yeah, the way the sidewall it was putting him in a on the other side, but the camera never swapped.
A lot of wall carry and gets the unblockable. It's that cross drop like you said earlier. Trades on the lows. Takes a Shining Wizard, okay. Okay.
What?
Okay, that was some movement.
Thought I was watching Tekken, not Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, there's that
And
teleport again.
substitution jutsu.
Man, Taichi might have figured something out. I don't know what it would be, but he's starting to bring it back. 2-2 now. And yeah, that was.
Really wants that run back with Carnival.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not done yet, man. I need that run back. Yes, I'm not even quite sure what Taichi's doing differently. It just feels like Harry Maracas has just kind of changed it up in a bit that hasn't really helped him out here.
I'm seeing a lot less hop knees from Harry Maracas, and I think, but I don't think it's because of a lack of trying. I think it's just Tai Chi is putting him in situations where he can't go for frame traps anymore. He's changing the way his aggression is structured.
That's smart. Yeah, because when he was ending on things that were more kind of gave King a chance to start offense, it was definitely hurting him a lot with how much he was pressing, but keeping him more safe and
like we
kinda
saw in
hitting
that
more size.
last round where he was going for more unblockables, but at the same time he was switching between like high risk, high reward, and very, very solid, but he was still staying in his face all the same. I think he's just switching the rhythm in such awkward degrees that Harry really can't do much.
Definitely, just not giving a chance to start that offense that he hasn't been able to handle this set.
Yeah, and we're seeing this here. Normally, they've been very aggressive on round start, but this time he was able to get away.
Yup. Hamrock is getting a really big damage starter there, though. Wow, that was a lot of
Nothing goes
patience.
out through.
Yup. Not going for the whiff punish, but... Ah, Hamrock is trying to back away when he's got the wall to his back. Camera made it hard to see it, though. Oh,
The wall ruins it.
Oh, no, like you said, yeah. Wall save lives.
Sidewall giveth and sidewall taketh away.
Yup.
Shining Wizard gets tech, puts him at the wall. This is actually kind of a bad situation.
We've seen a lot of those. Oh, we're seeing a lot more throw techs from Taichi. Oh my goodness.
Goes
That felt like-
partial 10 hit.
That was a 10. Oh my goodness.
Yoshi has multiple 10 hits, and some of them are actually kind of useful.
Oh my goodness. Taichi, you madman.
Back turn,
Oh,
yep. The first 5
Yup.
hits of the 10 frame are the 10 hit are guaranteed on back turn.
Oh, that's a big chunk. Doesn't tech though.
That was a crouch grab.
Round three.
Oh, damn.
So that was a
Hamrock.
tech.
Yeah, Hamrock could take this.
Leg breaker. Or nope, no
It's out
tech.
of there.
I was gonna go into rolling death cradle.
Oh, he wanted it. That would have been quite a way to close out the set.
Aaron Marquez has actually had a lot of situations to set up chain throws, and he just hasn't taken them. I don't know if it's because he doesn't want to go for it.
Might be respecting the fact that, I mean, they play quite a bit from what I've seen, so
Yeah,
like,
and Tai Chi's techies are very good.
yeah, might just, oh, that's
That's
dead
dead.
though. Oh,
Doesn't break the wall though. Nope.
Oh, no? Okay, the double alley kicks takes it.
Yeah, he could have done train elbow, wall break, and then gone for the corporate elbow.
Yeah, still, that was a... Yeah, Taichi almost running it back, but Haramuraka's closing it out.
So we're gonna see Harry Maracas in Carnival in Grands.
Oh, that'll be something nice. Yeah, honestly, it was really cool seeing,
This is a
Hammer-
run back from quarterfinals.
Oh, that's right.
Because
No matter who won that, someone was gonna get a run back.
yeah, Carnival took it 2-0 and put him into a loser side.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see if Haramurakas can make some sort of adaptation to take it. Probably had quite a while to let that set stew.
Yeah. Last time we saw them, the issue was that Carnival would not let him breathe. They stayed in his face with frame traps, plus frames. Really punished him with bow and arrow the whole time. So, but it looks like he's not really dealing with frame traps the same way as we saw with Tai. What was going in was stuff that was off rhythm rather than stuff that was straight up plus frames and mashing. So I think he is in a bit more of a more comfortable rhythm now.
Definitely, and that's definitely going to throw off Mr. Carnival because I don't think we've seen a ton of Mr. Carnival on defense. It's mostly been him.
Yeah,
kind of going
seeing
in.
him against Tai was the first time we in the tournament that we've seen him on like
Really on the
back
back
foot at
foot.
any time, and even then, he was able to get out of it though at a certain point.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how he to see if not only can Harry Morocco enforce more of a aggressive, like I said, a different rhythm of pressure, and see how Mr. Carnival deals with that. All right. Let's look at Harry Morocco in here, but see if we can just get Mr. Carnival here. It looks like he's
He'll be right back.
yeah. So. But yeah, to refresh, how do you think King Julia goes?
King Julia. Last time I said that it was heavily in Julia's favor because she has much better tools from much more awkward ranges. However, her movement is in, like I said with the Yoshi matchup, her movement is in bursts instead of very prolonged like other Chinese-based characters. So I think that if King gets his space or uses frame traps to scare him and let him take back steps that normally he wouldn't be allowed to take, I think if he sets up those kinds of situations, King would be in the advantage. So really, the idea behind this is it's going to come down to whatever the stage is. If it's a stage that lets King run away a lot, I think it'll be in his advantage. But if this is going to be a heavily wall stage, I think this is going to be more in Julia's favor.
Yeah, I think if we see Mishima Dojo, that'll definitely be really difficult to run away on. But something like Infinite Azure, or like maybe the wall break of the Lydia stage, that might definitely give him more space to run.
I honestly think in this situation, like the best mesh between both characters having an advantage would be like Church. It's Mishima Dojo.
I just said it, man. Commentators curse.
Ideally, in this situation, to like not be at a heavy disadvantage, but like still being able to take a small win. I think he would have been wanting for like Hammerhead, Diamolto, or the Shrine Gate. One of those would have been better for King.
Yeah, but here when you can't, like, that Mad Axe is really hard to tech, but when Julia just has so many fast advancing moves, like her Swift Step follow-ups, it's just so hard to kind of enforce your own footsies game.
Yeah. He has to be ready for the fact that when he's at a distance, he's going to be at his face in a very short amount of time, but it's not going to go from there. If he can react to those small bursts of movement, he'll be able to deal with it.
Definitely, but round one not going very well in Harry's favor.
Sidewalks it down 2-1.
Yeah, Mr. Carnival just keeping it super tight right now. Teching the wall. Oh, good tech.
It should be noted, King does not have any good homing moves. So sidewalking rather than sidestepping will get you out of a lot of his pressure and a lot of his moves.
And that wall carry on the Party Crasher whips to wall running 2-1 just kind of shoved him into the corner where he couldn't run.
Yeah, and having to deal with that full crouch mix up is not ideal.
Definitely.
The first time we saw him, though, Harry Maracas was adapting to the situation with his amazing crouch jab. So I'd like to see him doing that again, but taking a bit more leeway when he actually does get it.
Trade on some counter hit starters there.
They be sleeping.
Yeah, I'm taking a quick nap. Oh, the Kanken looks like it interrupted a power crush.
Doesn't complete the war drums. Tequila Twister, no one's ever ready for a 2-tech.
Yup. I don't think we've seen that text quite yet, but still Mr. Carnival
it's very
taking
weird
game one.
Because there's not very many buttons in the game that are 2-techs. Everyone's normally expecting 1-techs or 1+2s. So, like, when you have characters who can bring out 2-techs or 3+4-techs, things tend to get a bit strange.
I don't even know if I've heard of a 3+4 tech, so I definitely get hit by that one.
Lily has a 3+4 tech, Master Raven has a 3+4 tech, Law has a 3+4, and Dragunov has a 3+4.
Oh wait, is it one of his Dragunov is one of his like Victor clutches or?
I don't know which one it is, but I've been told he has a 3+4, and I've teched it with 3+4, but I can't remember exactly.
Okay. Yeah, we're seeing a surprising amount of really good text from Mr. Carnival, only getting hit by the Tequila Twister, which, like you said, no one's expecting the 2-tech. Going right into the next one. It looks like stage could definitely help Harry Maracas here, but wasn't quite able to use that new flow of offense on Mr. Carnival, but he did get him pretty low sometimes, so...
And he was able to get more off of his crouch jabs this time, though. But I still think he needs to take more than normal with him, and I think he needs to bring out tools that he hasn't been using as often. King's one of the few characters where, despite his humongous move list, he can effectively utilize the majority of his list. So I think he needs to utilize things he hasn't shown off yet.
Definitely. Yeah, he's gonna have to change something up. It looks like we've got Mishima building, so that is a fairly large stage somewhat, but still...
It's the same meter dimensions as Dojo, it's just more rounded.
Yeah, so hopefully that'll help him run away more, but I'm not quite sure. Like you said, it's the same dimensions as Mishima Dojo, so...
Yeah, so he's at the wall in one combo, and he has to deal with half health in a single setup.
I know. Oh, well...
He's at sidewall, though, so he has to deal with the awkwardness of it.
I couldn't quite get a very good confirm there. And oh, he just
Grabs him out of it with.
the Shining Wizard.
KO.
But yeah, like you said, that new style of offense really working out there, putting Mr. Carnival on the back foot.
Back one stops at Spinsies.
Yup, no spin shenanigans there. Jump,
Jump
one for the
That was
dash.
absolutely a misinput.
Yup, I mean, hey, if it works, it was a read, but I don't know if we'll see that again. Oh,
Oh.
big whip on the power crush, but no.
With his position, he would have been able to get a untechable grab on that too.
Good block on the low, but tries to block low again, just gets Party Crasher.
Round 3.
Party Crash is such a good approaching move, doesn't do a ton of damage, but at that health,
Yeah.
anything will kill.
Like a 13 frame that goes that far and has that much setup is so good.
It's just so fast. Yup, you're at the wall now, though, so
Oh,
get some.
crash dash
Oh,
from
there's- that jump one must be a misinput of something, like you said. Not sure
I don't
what he's
know if he-
misinputting, though.
If we keep seeing it, then maybe it might not be something. He might be trying to call out a an arrow or something.
Well, it gets the blue stuff on that string, but still manages to close it out.
Round 4.
I love the stage transitions of this game. They're so cool. Ooh,
Kinda
counter
hit low blow.
animation.
And
Oh, and the offense working out a lot, but that's gonna be so much damage. Julia is just a really big damage character.
Julian is in a very slow one-touch situation, though. If he takes one big hit, he's done for.
Yeah. Oh,
War drums.
damn.
So war drums is normally not a true string, but if you hit in a situation where only the low hits, then the punch actually comes instead of at the same time, a frame after, which makes the follow-up true.
Yeah,
So it's
super strong low at
war
that
drums
point.
can be true.
Yeah, and with how just the beefy damage it gets, like, holy. And yeah, you're definitely not you're not seeing that. But yeah, Mr. Carnival up 2-1. It did look like Harry Marcus was getting a lot more hits in and actually took a round, but still, I feel like he's gonna have to find a lot more areas to get that new offense in, and really hope that the stages are on his side. Yeah, like you said at the very beginning of the set, stage is gonna be a really big decider of all this.
I think at this point,
Get ready for the
pray
next
for an infinite.
Definitely.
Losing the advantage of walls that King gets from like setups from the spinning sobots. Oh,
Oh.
there! Here's what I said.
Yep.
The church.
Yeah, so like you said, it's definitely gonna be a slight win for King because of how just long it is. And if you break the wall, I think you get a ton of room down there, right?
Oh yeah, no. The downstairs area is very big, and King gets a lot out of balconies, even more so than he gets out of walls.
Definitely. Him doing that, I think it's like that power crush charge to. Oh wait, the Tifa costume. All right, I like it.
fight.
Fashion game on point right now, but getting right into it.
Counter hit running one. That's going to take him to the wall. No, he goes for Tequila Twister Ender instead.
Ooh, ooh, great awareness on the float.
Take
Oh,
the
they
wall.
might steal.
This is very
yeah.
smart. Yeah, take the balcony before he has the chance to take it himself.
Big damage. King does like being down here, but missing that balcony is kind of
Yeah,
tragic.
because he took it first, though. He was able to put him to the wall before King could establish a distance that he really wants himself.
Yeah. Yeah, we keep seeing Julia just going in for a party crasher, just trying to stop King from doing what he wants. Oh, that's gonna be dead.
KO.
Great awareness on the trade.
Round 2. Fight.
Wall standing too. And you're out the corner. Big damage too. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
First Snowbot takes the wall.
Doesn't get the tech. Ooh. Ouch. Oh, yep.
Yeah, she does have a
Carnival at
soccer
some
kick,
point.
so she can call out rolls
Yeah, Mr. Carnival on set point, about to take this if oh no, that's a really big back one.
all the way through the wall. He gets a 50-50 here.
Oh,
Goes for the plus frames from Jaguar 2.
we've seen that at least 3 times this set. Like, that's intentional at this point. Mr. Carnival doing so many good while standing twos, getting so much damage. Try it again. Oh, third time.
King has
That's-
so many highs in his kit that are really important. Well, having a good wall standing launcher in this matchup is direly important. I think Carnival is realizing that he's
You're
a lot more reliant on King tech than he is on personal tech.
yup, and like you
That's
said,
going-
that was 2 again, and Mr. Carnival takes it. The Boomers Tournament Series number 3 Tekken champion is Mr. Carnival. Congrats. Man, good stuff. Clean sweep. Yeah, like you
Good
said, we
going.
definitely. Oh. Yeah, like I said, definitely saw a lot of those while standing too. So
Yeah,
definitely didn't, at the end there, he noticed. Oh wait, this is working. So might as well do it a bit. Yeah, congrats to Mr. Carnival. Good stuff. Right, well, guess that's the bracket.
That's the entire event.
Right, that was fun. That's
now
some good ass
we
Tekken.
back to the Boomer Caves to nurse our wounds, ready for another war on the next.
The next installment of the Boomers Tournament Series. But
Alright.
yeah, I guess King Gio if you want to close it out.
Yep. You guys have a good one.
Yep, thanks, man.
So that concludes another FCC Boomers Tournament Series. That's number 3 in the